We're live.
Oh my god, control is so
Hello.
low. I need to...
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
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 It's
Hello.
the special. Oh wait, I gotta put it on the right camera. It's the special Halloween episode.
Jesse, if I
didn't
knew
tell
you
you.
were gonna dress up, I would have dressed up.
You are a pigeon.
You did
I
not.
would've dressed up.
I just want everyone to know that he did not inform any of us that it was the special Halloween episode and didn't say, hey, put a costume on your
right.
VTuber or wear a costume or anything. This is...
Well, I mean, it does
Wow.
seem like it would be easy. Hang on, I have to
Wow.
put on the environmental music. Oh wait, it's not environmental. It's carnival. Ha! Which I apparently have a group of traders who don't listen to the music.
I listen to... It's literally
I'm
just
sorry.
powder. It's literally just powder.
I thought Motion
There's
doesn't listen to it
music?
either.
Well, it's because Motion's listening to Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
I
I can't.
I missed
really fault that.
everything that just happened because my husband brought me cookies.
Well, I would like everyone to know that I am a mom.
A what?
Oh, what?
I'm a
All
mom.
right, there we go. I dressed up now.
You're a mom?
You're a mom?
No, I'm your mom.
Yes, but now
I'm
I'm
the
going to be a mom.
I'm a mother.
Anyway,
I too am a mother.
welcome to the
hold on.
Inns and Oddities Halloween special, where Powder is a blob now, and
Oh wait, I can copy Jesse.
you can. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Cheese is a Ghostbuster symbol. Darth is a rabbit, and Powder is a blob.
I'm a slime. A horny slime.
Oh God!
Oh,
All right.
God.
Somebody bonk him. Bonk this man. All right.
I
Anyway,
have a bonk
we got a
emote
lot
somewhere.
to do. It's the Halloween special, so we're going to jump right into it. I hope everyone had a fantastic week. Thank you for joining us today. And we're going to start as well as actually, we're going to wait until Cheese. Oh, Cheese is back. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
sorry, I had a dog situation.
Oh, of course. I get that. Oh, let me turn you guys up a little bit more. Okay. So we're going to start with a recap real quick, then we're going to jump into it. Well, that probably means the same thing here, but that's not what I mean. Although it might be what Powder means, because he's, yeah, like, oh my God. Anyway. All right. Oh, hang on. We got to,
They're so mean to me. So mean.
can I can't do that through here. Okay, anyway.
Disappeared. Oh, I'm back.
Last
Oh,
week.
now I'm a different purple. What's up with that? All right, whatever.
All right, purple guy, we're giving the recap. Step. Last week. Oh, get out of here, Bitdefender. We got stuff to do. Last week, we met up with the 4 armies of Doma. We had a conversation about the future of the land. We met up with the 4 armies of Doma. We did a little bit of a training montage, and then we raided the city with Doma and his, 4 armies now. No, I don't want to restart my device. I'm sorry. My thing keeps getting interrupted by my antivirus telling me I need to restart my computer right now, which is not happening. Anyway, so we raided into the orc city with Doma. We broke through the walls. We fought our way up to the citadel in the center of the city, where the party and all of their allies fought all of the gnolls and the orcs at the gate, broke through the line. The rest of the other party, all of the allies, the guards, they stayed behind to hold off the orc army that was coming in behind them, so that the party and Doma could go into the throne room and face down against Frostbite, the gnoll who had taken over the orcish city from his father and usurped the throne. Doma challenged Frostbite to a duel and tragically did not win. He died. He was beheaded in front of Mozzarella and the rest of the party. Mozzarella, or I'm sorry, actually, rewind a second, because Mwanza made a heroic sacrifice to try to fight off the strongest of the gnolls and went down, almost died, but stabilized at the end of the fight. Mozzarella, holding up his promise to Doma, challenged Frostbite to a one-on-one fight and won, thus taking over the orcish clan and putting to rest the regime of Frostbite and the gnolls. However, as Frostbite died, he began to change shape and turned into a featureless, strange-looking, gaunt humanoid figure. Not having the time to investigate that further, Mozzarella addressed the amassed group of orcs from both sides, as well as the city guards that came from Sternshield. And now, that is where we pick up. Mwanza was brought actually back to consciousness by Micah, I believe, or Maddie.
Nope.
So, no, you haven't done yet? Okay, so Mwanza is still unconscious.
I was laying out on the floor during the speech, or he was.
Okay.
I thought that you were brought back to consciousness because you had actions at the end of that fight.
No, I had
No.
nothing at the end of the fight.
Huh.
I think he's no longer dying, but
He's no
he
longer
has no
dumb.
hit points either.
Correct.
Maybe
He's
that was
still
just me.
unconscious.
I don't
Also-
understand D&D, so I thought he got up.
That doesn't
Maybe
happen
I
very
was-
often, so I forgot how that rule works too. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Also, I did make the conscious decision to not put in the bits and subs thing this week because it is our Halloween special, and I didn't want to take away from that. So we'll resume that hopefully next week when I do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. I was telling everyone this is my most prepped session ever, so I'm nervous because I know that means it's going to get effed up more than every other session we've ever done.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I
How
love you guys.
exciting.
I love you guys. All right, let's start. So, that is where we are picking up now. I'm going to take a sip of tea from my mom mug while you guys tell me what you're doing here.
I have pocketed a piece of meat.
I do
Yeah.
remember that.
From
And I
the
think we should
dais.
absolutely get Mwanza up and take a rest. I am
just-
injured.
I just turn around and see Mwanza still on the ground. I'm like, oh, God.
The
Sorry.
game is paused, by the way, so we cannot move.
No, it's
Thank
not.
you.
I don't know what you're talking about. it's
Okay.
completely unpaused.
So
What
how
do I need to do to get Mwanza up? Does he need a health potion? Can I just like actively
He needs one hit point.
drag him from the ground? Oh,
However
well,
you feel like giving him one hit point.
I'll give him a good berry. Like, let's just
Shove it in his mouth
collectively
and-
shove good berries
Yeah,
in his
can
mouth.
I do that?
Yeah. We'll give him good berries and then we'll take a long rest and get everything back.
He's
It'll be fine.
stabilized, so if we like shove a handful of good berries in his mouth and then plug his nose and close his mouth, he'll have to swallow.
I mean, he is
Just
a
rub on his
dragon.
throat like
He-
you do a cat to get him to
Well,
swallow.
I feel like the berries are so small. You just kind of like
Yeah, just toss
Shoot
it.
him in?
Yeah.
I would like to stick a berry up Mwanza's nose.
I was not thinking that you were gonna say no.
They're not a suppository.
The fastest
It's
way to
a
get
family
to the system.
stream, guys.
Hey, that's just a medical way of doing things.
I would like to rectally administer a good berry to Mwanza.
Watch out for his wings.
You don't rectally administer berries to family.
Oh boy. All right. Anyway, so we put a good berry in Mwanza's mouth and he heals for 1 hit point. Mwanza, you are stable and you are back. Awake.
Welcome back. Sorry I gave a whole speech with you kind of on the brink of death there. I thought you were more fine than that.
Wanza just shakes his head, looking around.
We're fine. Is
He then
this
just kinda
area
starts wandering off.
is this area somewhere that we can take a long rest before we do anything else?
You are currently in the midst of the hustle and bustle of everyone kind of coming in, picking up the dead, talking. You know, there's a lot of commotion over Doma, who is down on the ground. I'm not going to move all of the tokens everywhere, but I will move them up significantly, I suppose. So
Do I have, like...
you're not really able to move around without people talking to you.
Okay.
So no, you can't take a long rest here.
Is there anything in this room that's interesting other than this giant pile of what looks like goat legs and squids?
Yeah, that's a good interpretation. There's also like some steaks in there. No, though. The room is pretty much that.
No, like treasure pile like the other guys had?
No. Not that you can
Okay.
see. Not in this room. I mean, it's a big castle. Citadel, I believe, is the word I used.
Is there anyone that I can request, like, respectfully take care of Doma's body and prep it for
Yeah, Ruglud is there.
internment? Is it internment? Is that, or what is the word? Whatever.
Interment?
Burial.
Burial?
Well, there's another word that means burial. That's also part of, like, the processing. I can't think of it because I'm dumb.
Interning? Interning?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's getting a summer intern?
Yeah. So, will Ruglud listen to me, or is Ruglud like Mwanza's boy? Or are they
Ruglud is
all my
Mwanza's
boys
boy,
now?
and on paper, Mwanza is now your boy. So,
Hey. All right.
sorry, Mwanza.
I want you to know that I did a quick Google search to figure out what word you were looking for. Interment is a word, but also there's deposition, entombment, inhumation, and sepulture.
What about
Oh.
mummification?
Mummification. Well, I don't know if we want to make Doma a mummy. It is the Halloween stream. Maybe we should.
Anybody got toilet paper?
Oh boy.
Just wrap him up.
Hit him with some eggs
can
while you're
always-
at it.
I mean, we
Yeah.
just find out someone could turn him into a zombie, but
All right.
So I'm going to ask Ruglud to respectfully take Doma's body to prepare it for burial.
So Ruglud comes over to you as you're kind of like pulled in because now you are in charge of literally everyone in this room, except for Maddie and Micah and, well, not Mwanza, because you are actually in charge of Mwanza. Though he may disagree with you. Mwanza is just going off. He's on his OFP over there. While you are doing this, Ruglud is going to come up to you and say, "Yeah, no problem. We do need to do some logisticals now that you're in charge. If
Sure.
we might have a little bit of a chat." So as you are doing this, Micah you're going to hear, "Psst. Hey, Micah."
My buddy. Where is he?
you look around and you see him far off to the west. Stage west? East? No, stage right. Over here.
East?
Over here.
Over there. Okay, let me just. I'll.
So you head off that way, and there's actually a little alcove, or there's a hallway, I should say, past the stairs that goes further into the keep.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls you like around a corner, and he's going to say to you, "Hey, Micah, how you doing?"
I'm a little hurt right now. I've been better, but what's up?
I'm gonna take my hood off because I can't see anything. I'll put it back up later. So he says, oh wait, jeez, yeah, you don't look so good. Could probably use like some bandages or something. Anyway, look, I'm here on business actually. So I got this thing here. I don't know if you want to take a look at it or whatever. And he like shyly holds out this piece of paper.
Okay, Micah is going to take the piece of paper and she's going to look at it and read it.
Okay, so it is a contract.
Language you don't read.
I can read this one, I'm fairly sure.
So the piece of paper is a long contract detailing a very Deke favored contract in which you know, give up some freedom and obtain phenomenal cosmic power. You have, for everyone watching and listening, read this contract in full. There is a contract, it exists, and I will post it later in the Discord, maybe, if Micah's okay with that, so everyone can see it since we're referencing it here. So anyway, so Deke says to you, all right, so you good with that?
Can I do some sort of check to see if I hear this little shit?
You
in my
cannot.
throne room?
Why are you always trying to hear my conversations, Jeez? Micah's gonna read it over, she's gonna read it twice, and then she's gonna be like, you know what, yeah, let's go, and she's gonna sign it and hand it back.
All right.
I think
Oh,
the
wonderful.
only
Okay.
person that might have noticed would be Maddie.
Yes,
'Cause
and
it's
if Maddie would
Oh,
like
I'm
to.
watching.
Okay. So Maddie, roll a perception check.
Perception check.
Me and Mozzarella never have a clue when Dyke around, but Maddie always happens to be nearby. Whether or not she hears what's going on is a different story.
I feel
Nine.
like Micah is just always like being watched by Maddie.
So Maddie, you see her go off. You can't hear the conversation. You don't know necessarily that Deke is there. You obviously have a pretty good idea that Deke is the one that she's talking to, but you're not positive. But you're just kind of standing there watching and making sure that everything's okay. I'm gonna actually switch to this, which I think will make everything a little easier to see. Perfect. Okay, so he says to you, all right, well, that's wonderful. Also, I got these for you. One's a little bonus for doing such good work, and the other one is, well, actually, we owe you this one. And he hands you 2 red gold coins.
All right, Micah's gonna stick them in her pocket and say, it's real nice doing business with you, Deke. Any chance you want to tell me what that thing was from last time yet?
Oh yeah. Well, now that you mention it, actually, I was gonna tell you a little bit. So there's another one around here somewhere, actually. I don't know where though. So I'm gonna keep feeling it out, and I'll let you.
What just happened?
Why did we all zoom in to Monza?
Because I saw Micah type last time in here, or 40 minutes ago. I'm like, oh, we can type in here. So it's gonna do that.
Why is it always the two of you that break the entire game? At least I don't have to restart my computer this time. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
So he's gonna say, "There's another one in here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I'll keep an eye out, and I'll let you know when you're close, I guess."
So I just have to walk around this entire place and wait for you to pop up? That's the plan?
I mean, you don't have to walk around. I will. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. You got like a east or a west or a west?
I got a north.
A north. Okay.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the top of the building. Yeah. By the way, where are we right now?
It is like a citadel thing for like some orcs, and some people died, and it's an orc camp.
Are you in Aura? Cool. Are we in Aura? Cool right now? And he like looks out and sees Maddie looking in, and like quickly goes back up against the wall, and then starts like inching down the hallway a little further to try to look out some of the windows and see. And he says, "Oh man, Micah, you know how to pick these places."
Yeah, I do a real good job.
Yeah. There's some nasty rumors about this place. I'd be careful in here.
Rumors like what?
I don't know. Somebody.
Like dark, scary, spooky rumors?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, cool. So top of the building is where I'm looking for this thing, roundabout?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you know castles,
what?
like there's always crazy stuff when they're,
Yeah.
especially when, you know, it's an ancient human civilization that gets overrun by barbarians.
Yeah, it's probably fine. Thanks for the coins. Thanks for the new contract.
All right, well, yeah, I'll be back when
I'll see you when I find the thing.
Just try to stay away from that Maddie. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. And then we're just gonna casually walk back out here and look around like nothing ever happened, and we'll just come over here with Mazzarello, who's not staring daggers into the back of my head.
Okay, but before you walk back out into the main hallway, even though you've already moved your token, you turn away from Deke and look further down the hallway, and you see a strange hooded figure kind of look at you and then walk down another hallway.
This hallway that's right in front of me?
Like, yeah, over that way. Further down.
Over that way.
West.
And nobody else saw this figure, just me.
Just you.
Can I change my plan then and not walk out into the middle of the room and instead start following it down that hallway?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay. Hang on, I broke something. What else is new? All right. So you follow this figure down the hallway, and when you get to the end, it's kind of like a T-junction, and you can either go right or left, but the figure went right. And that leads you to a set of stairs.
We're gonna go up the stairs.
All right. So you head up these stairs, and it takes you a little bit. And you kind of like, you keep going up the stairwell, and it seems to go unusually long for how tall this building was, and you feel like you're kind of going in different areas, like the floors don't really make sense when you hit the landings, and finally you get to what you think is the top, and it's like a long way up, like 18 levels of stairs. You get to the top and you look out, and it's just a long hallway. It seems to be like almost like a hotel, just mostly kind of bedrooms.
Okay.
And down at the end to your left, you see a door open with some light coming out into the hallway.
I'm gonna peek in the door. I'm not gonna go all the way in the door, but I'm gonna look in the room.
All right. So you go all the way down to the end, and you look into the room. And inside of the room, there is a mirror, a vanity, a big fancy chest or a cabinet full of like clothes and things, and a bed with a lump in the middle, like someone's in it.
That's concerning.
Should say stab.
Yeah, I said
Is it
stab.
like a large lump or like a little lump?
A large lump.
Large lump.
Stab it really hard then.
It looks like an adult-sized person is in the bed with the covers all the way up.
I'm gonna like tap on the door and be like, hello?
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna step into the room.
Okay. You're just standing on the inside of the doorway?
Yes.
Okay. Same thing. Nothing really going on.
Okay. Do I see this object anywhere that Deke is looking for? I'm assuming it's another like little glowing rock thing.
Yeah, you don't see anything in here.
I'm gonna go peek under the covers on the bed.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Okay. But 14, I think.
Nat 1.
All right. So you start to approach the bed, and you just happen to notice out of the corner of your eye that as you get closer to the bed, it doesn't look like the lump in the bed is in the mirror. And you pull back the sheets, and inside of the bed is Melinda.
My wife.
And as you pull back the sheets, Melinda is just laying there, and she opens her eyes and she says to you, Micah, what have you done? Why am I here?
What have I done? What have you done? Why are you here?
You abandoned me in Deadham.
Look, Deadham got overrun. Okay. I had things to do. I'm sorry. Obviously, some things have happened.
You left me
get you-
there. I know you came back. I saw you. You went into your gift shop.
I didn't see you though, and I don't think I technically went in. I think Maddie went in.
You in the sense that you, the group, came back and looked in your gift shop.
Okay.
It was just Maddie, for the record.
I don't know what to do here, Melinda. I'm a little shocked to find you here. How did you end up here?
I'm not here. I'm dead.
Oh,
I'm dead in Deadham, where you left me.
if you're already dead, what do you want me to do, Melinda?
I want you to join me. And she like reaches out and grabs you by the throat, and instantly you just fade to black.
God damn it, Melinda.
Told you to stab it.
All right, and then we're gonna switch back to the rest of the group.
Good luck, guys.
All right.
Juan's just over here, just on the stairs, resting.
This is Deke's fault. I know it.
All right.
Probably.
But you guys don't know what happened, other than maybe Maddie.
Well, yeah, Mazzarello doesn't know.
Has enough time
I know.
I've been taking a short rest, just sitting there.
I feel like I'm taking a forever nap.
You guys
So
can definitely
I-
take a short rest. Yeah,
I noticed that she's gone, right?
you do.
Micah was talking to Deke, and now Micah's gone. And
I'm like mid conversation with whoever's giving details, and I hear this, and I go, Micah's talking to who?
You know, Deke, our favorite person ever.
That never is a good thing.
Well, now she's not here, and
So I tell them, who is it, Ruglud, that's discussing details with me?
Yes.
What detail? Like, are these details I can be like, just give me a moment, please?
Yeah. You could do that.
Okay. Can you just give me a moment, please, Ruglud? This is all very interesting. And I'm gonna go over to Maddie and be like, okay, where did you see her?
I point west.
East.
Over there. And now she's gone. And
So
I thought that I could follow. I didn't follow her, and I should have. But usually she just comes back when she talks to him. She's talked to him a few times.
If Micah had gone off on her own and there was no Deke, I would be like, oh, whatever. She's probably looking to liberate some of this castle's finer treasures.
I thought you were gonna say people, and I was like, really?
No.
You were about to hop in a bed and
Just, well, yes. So, but because she was talking to Deke first, I'm not real comfortable. Maybe we should go look for her.
Yeah. How you feeling, Monza? Do you need more good berries?
I'm fine.
I'm actually kind of low as well, so at some point I need to, oh no, apparently we took a long rest at some point that I don't know
Short
about.
rest.
You did not, but I imported all of your stuff, so it gave you all your hit points back.
Reset.
Not give me all my hit points back. That's besides the point.
Okay. Get wrecked, nerd.
There you go. Okay.
So I'm gonna go, I mean, I assume that Micah's token isn't actually here,
Why
right?
did you drop me down to 1? I took a short rest. I used them.
I don't remember what you did. Just put it back where it was, I guess.
So I'm gonna like look around, and obviously I don't see Micah, but you know, Maddie was standing over here, so I feel like if Mozzarella would assume that if Micah walked across in front of Maddie to go to the hallway that that Mwanza was standing in front of, someone would have seen her.
Yes.
So I guess I'll just go down this hallway.
That's reasonable.
I was
I'm just
down.
gonna follow suit.
All right. For the
Where
record,
did
the
you see her
hallway is
last?
just
I
at the
started
bottom of the
asking
stairs.
you.
It's just at the bottom of the stairs, like
Yeah.
right here.
Yep. Well, no, over here, where Mwanza is.
Okay.
The stairs go up to a second like balcony around the throne room, and then there's
Okay.
a door at the bottom of the stairs. So,
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go that away.
all right. So, although it would actually be really cool if the area around the throne room was lower. I'm gonna remember that for later. Anyway, okay. So you guys head down this hallway, and again, you come to a T junction at the end. You don't have any idea whether Micah went left or right.
Should we split?
I
Oh,
look back and forth and go, I go this way, and I'll just go, first person that says left or right or chat, that's the way I go. I don't remember which way she went, so I don't care.
And just to clarify,
I
you
just
you
randomly
told
walk.
Mozzarella, how did you leave it with the rest of the group in the middle there?
I just told them I would be back in a moment.
Okay.
Like I just said.
If he says I'm going right.
So as you leave, you hear Ruglud kind of issuing orders, and he says to everyone else, "All right, while they're gone, I'm in charge. Me and this guy here." And he like pats, remember my own NPC names, Arik, on the back. And you seem like you guys have noticed that Ruglud and Arik seem to have this like kinship going on here that is kind of nice. Anyway, you head down the hall and you go right.
I go right.
Okay.
I said it'll split up, and I go right.
And then I'll go left, and Maddie can go whichever way.
Okay. So Mwanza, you head right. And
I'm gonna go with Monza.
all right. So Mwanza and Maddie go right. And at the end of that hallway, you find a set of stairs leading up. It's about 100 feet down the hall. It's not very far. Mazzarello, you go left, and you end up hitting like an elbow, and the hallway curves back around and leads back to the front of the Citadel.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and go meet up with them.
Yeah. It's a long hallway of like stained glass windows and large pillars. It's very nice. It's a nice walk, but it does not lead you to Micah. All right. So anyway, you turn back around and you meet up with the other two. Now, are you guys going to wait for Mazzarello, or are you going to just go up the stairs?
I start going up since we split.
right.
I'll wait.
So Maddie waits at the bottom of the stairs. Mazzarello, you start ascending the stairs, and as you go, it feels like you are kind of in a fun house. Like you are only going up the stairs, but you feel like you're going left and right and kind of curving and going in different directions as you go up. And finally you hit the top and you end up in a hallway of doors. And all the way at the far end on the left, you see a light coming out from one of the rooms.
All right.
Following me up.
I didn't get there yet.
Maddie, stay down.
Maddie was waiting for Mazzarello, so
Okay.
they are going. Are you guys going to go up, or are you going to wait here?
So I start walking towards the light as they do whatever they're doing.
Okay.
I was gonna go up as soon as mozzarella came.
All right.
Did I just like disappear in front of Maddie's eyes then?
No, you catch up to Maddie. Maddie was waiting for you at the bottom of the stairs.
So Maddie, Mwanza, and I thought like the way you described that made it sound like I've teleported to another area and am now like in Matrix Reloaded, just a hall of doors.
No. Mwanza
I'm
is there.
upstairs.
Okay. All right, then I'll go meet up with them. I misunderstood.
Okay. Yeah, so Maddie and Mazzarello, you guys start heading up the stairs as well, and you have the same experience of twisting stairs and feeling like you're going in different directions than you are. And you get to the top of the stairs. And again, you could go left or right. You look down to the left and you see Mwanza is already halfway to this door with a light kind of bleeding out of it. Not literally, but you know, there's a window open in there and there's light coming into the hallway. It doesn't look that weird.
Yeah, we'll head
As I
down
get
that way.
closer, I pull out my sword.
All right. So you get closer to the door, and as you get closer, you look into the room, and it is just an empty room. There is a mirror, there is a vanity, there's a big chest or a cabinet full of clothes. No matter how many times I say this, I'm going to say it wrong. And there's a bed, neatly made. Nothing really going on in here. Nothing crazy.
I put away my sword then. And Wanza just takes a deep breath and looks around. So what was in the room again?
Inside of the room, there is a mirror. There is a vanity. There's a big...
What kind of mirror is this? Like a standing one or like one on a desk?
It's just like a
a top
standing
of the
mirror,
bar.
like with the feet and like the poles that come up and it spins around, you know, one of those nice big fancy standing mirrors.
I guess in this moment, Wanza's just feeling still a bit off, so he's just gonna take a deep breath, walk over to the mirror, kind of lean down, and just kind of check himself.
All right, so you walk into the room, and as you stare into this mirror, you see. By the way, what is your order? Is it Maddie in front or is Mazzarello in front?
Oh, behind me.
Yeah. Because they're
I'll be
a
in
little
front.
ways down the hall from you, because they took a while to come back up after you.
Yeah.
I feel like I was leading mozzarella since I was with Monza.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so Mwanza's in the room. You guys are heading down the hallway towards the room. Mwanza, you look into this mirror and you are faced not with yourself, but you see the face of Grimbeard coming out of your face. and he looks at you and he says, Mwanza, what are you doing? You have the audacity to look me in the eye after what you've done to me.
I just sigh and I go sit down on the bed and just kind of go, I know.
So as you sit down on the bed,
and Monzo just looks really depressed right now at this point too, as he sits down, like he flops down on the bed, looking back at the mirror.
Sorry, sorry, Mwanza. So he kind of like comes out of you, and you're looking at him and having a conversation now. And he says to you, "You really think I would have forgotten that you abandoned me at that sanctuary of yours?"
Actually, you weren't at the sanctuary. Wait, are you still at the sanctuary?
I was. Until I was dismantled, obliterated by that lieutenant of Bane that you left me there with. Or you let Micah leave me there with, anyway.
Wanza just shakes his head.
I thought we were friends, Mwanza.
We are.
No. I
Closer
could
than
never
any
be
other.
friends with someone who would leave me like that. What'd you say?
Wanza just slams his fist down like on his knees and goes, and he literally just starts to kind of yell at him and says, I had to get the others out of there. I couldn't risk them just to come back. I believe you would be strong enough to protect yourself.
And then he comes up to you and he reaches out towards you and grabs you like by the neck and he says, I would have come back for you. And as he says that, sorry if that like peeked out. As he says that, you just like black out and fall unconscious.
I'm going to clarify one thing. As he grabs me by the throat, I grab him by the shoulders. Not like it's going to impact anything.
Okay.
And stare at him straight in the eyes.
Okay. All right. And as you do that, you just kind of like in friendship reach out and grab him on the shoulder and just pass out. Yeah. All right. And Maddie and Mazzarello, you guys get to the room and you look in and you see a nice freestanding mirror.
Hey, question. Did they hear me yelling from inside that room as they walked up or no?
No.
Because Wanza was yelling. He wasn't just talking.
No, they
Heard some of
don't.
that.
They don't hear anything.
Okay.
So you see a nice freestanding mirror and a vanity and a cabinet of clothing and a bed nicely made with some nice red sheets on it.
But we don't see Mwanza.
No Mwanza.
I'm gonna tap Maddie on the shoulder and be like, don't touch anything. Where's Mwanza?
Maybe under the bed?
I don't like that.
I'm gonna
checking
crouch
under the
down
bed.
and look. Yeah, I'll crouch down and look, but not touching the bed.
As you crouch down and look under the bed, you don't see Mwanza, but you do see Jacob Greenfield, your adopted brother, staring back at you. Blood still spilling out of his throat from the arrow that hit him. And he says to you, Micah. No, not Micah. Maddie.
Never get my name right.
No, you're the other one. The other M name. Anyway, sorry. So he says to you, Maddie, why are you letting this happen?
I didn't. It wasn't my fault.
So I'm in the room with Maddie. Can I hear this happening?
You just see Maddie staring under the bed.
Okay.
There's nothing there.
I don't hear her talking at all.
No, but as you do hear her talking, or I'm sorry, no, you don't, but as you do, No, so as she's kind of
perfect
staring
sense.
there, you're like, okay, this is weird, and you hear footsteps coming from down the hall.
Okay. All right. I am going to close the door.
All right,
But
and
I'm
as
gonna,
you
like,
do,
I'm gonna not turn my back on Maddie. I'm gonna use my staff and just kind of like the edge of my staff push the door closed because Maddie's now starting to act weird. I'm 100% certain I saw Mwanza go into this room. I'm afraid of taking my eyes off of Maddie to see who is coming in, so I'm just closing the door.
all right. All right, so as you're doing that, Maddie, Jacob is still looking at you and he says, you've been a problem in this family ever since my father took you in. I should have known from the beginning.
Maddie just starts crying. I don't know what I thought we were close. I can help you. Can I help you?
What could you possibly do to help me?
I could fix the blood.
He's crawling his way out from under the bed towards you at this point, and he says to you, the only thing you could ever fix would be making my daughter follow a demon. And he reaches out for your foot, and you fall unconscious.
When Maddie falls unconscious, what do I see?
So you get up, you go close the door, and you turn around, and Maddie is gone.
So I want to be clear. I never took my eyes off Maddie.
I'm sorry. Okay. So you see Maddie standing there, and then she just kind of like gasps and then fades away.
Okay. All right. I
And
don't like any of this. I
as
don't
she
like
does-
this at all.
As she does, the footsteps get louder, and you see Doma walk in through the door. And I literally mean through the door.
Uh-huh.
And Doma says to you, well, hello there, Mozzarella. It's been a few minutes.
It hasn't been long.
No, unfortunate event that has happened, but ultimately, I appreciate what you've done for me. And thank you very much. I know it wasn't easy, and the task that I put you up to is far beyond what I should have asked of you.
It's, I haven't really gotten into the task yet because I've got a situation. Part of that situation is that you're fucking dead and you're talking to me right now.
Oh, no, I understand that fully. I have just come to warn you. I think you already know that something very wrong is going on here.
Yes.
And he just kind of gestures to the room.
Yeah, this is not good.
Yes,
So-
so I should have warned you. Oh no, Darth is frozen. I should have warned you before. You seem to have stumbled on the cursed section of the Citadel here. Uh-oh, Blob Mwanza is in two pieces now.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, my Discord froze and restarted.
That's okay. So you stumbled on
Help!
the
Help me.
cursed section of the Citadel here, and well, I thought I would mention that. Maybe never, but yes, as long as my lineage has inhabited this castle, there's always been an off-limits floor, and well, we're on it. So now I'm
okay.
starting to understand why.
You're dead. You're aware that you're
you-
dead, right?
You have to keep reminding me of that, don't you?
So as a there's clearly something in this room that I can't see, but you, I assume, exist on a different plane at the moment. Is there something in this room that you can see that I cannot?
You don't see your friends lying about the room here?
No, I see absolutely nothing. I saw Maddie gasp and then fade to nothingness, and as we were walking up, I was 100% certain my friend Mwanza walked in this room, and when we got here, he was gone.
Oh no, Monza's actually right here on the bed.
So you see everyone?
Yes, Monza's next to Micah on the bed, and Maddie's on the floor here, and you are standing here talking to me.
Okay, so that's great. I'm glad they're still here. We're going to tackle that in a minute. I don't want you to take this personally, but given what I have just experienced, I don't 100% trust you.
No, that seems very reasonable. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going on, and you can trust however you would like.
Okay.
But this has always been, as long as my family has been in possession of this castle, which is a very long time, a cursed and off-limits section. I've read about it extensively in our library, which,
Okay.
again, being a brutish, orcish family is not well kept, so forgive me if my knowledge is a bit lacking on the subject. But this room, for whatever reason, has always bore its reputation for good reason. We've had guests that have stumbled in here, and even after we've asked them not to, and we've found them days or even weeks later sometimes, just a shell of themselves.
So something is in this room feeding on people.
That
is what
seems
it
to be the
sounds like.
case, yes. They have rather curious injuries, too. The books didn't go into excruciating detail as to why, but from what I understand, it has to do something with a dream state. So I would urge you, if you would like to save your friends, to maybe fall asleep somehow.
You do understand that sounds exactly like the kind of thing that a monster who would want to kill me in my sleep would say.
I would agree with you there. That is sound judgment, Mazralo. However,
Is there
seems
any
to me
way?
that all of your friends were put down unwillingly, and I am not trying to do anything to harm you. I'm just offering a suggestion.
I appreciate it. And I just, again, I don't want you to take it personally. You just have to understand the situation I'm in. So for now, here's my plan at the moment, and it requires me to trust you a little bit. Okay? I do want to go to sleep to try to save them. But I don't want to leave them in this room. Can you guide, since you can see them, can you guide me to try and, like, grab them and move them?
I don't think that you can interact with them. You can certainly try. Matty is around your feet right now.
Okay. So
Try sliding
I'm
your
just
left
gonna
foot
start, like, feeling and be like, okay, am I hot or cold?
So you move your foot around, and you do end up feeling something. It feels like a little halfling leg.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and grab this leg and try and, like, pull and pick Maddie up.
Okay. Oh, be careful, Monza. That's her hair.
Oh.
Mazzarillo.
Sorry. So I'm gonna readjust and try and not pull Maddie's hair out.
There you go. That's much better. Okay. And where are you going to drag her?
I don't. Oh. Okay. I want to get her to the bottom of the stairs, the funhouse stairs. But I'm afraid that if I leave this section and try to come back, it will be different.
Hmm.
I think that this might be. I'm gonna. I think I might have to just. I might have to just go into the dream state because.
I wish I could help you
afraid-
there, Mazzarello. I do. Well, I've never really been up here, to be honest. My mother was always very
it's-
strict with us about going up this set of stairs.
What was the furthest you were allowed to go?
The bottom of the stairs, actually. We never
I'd
went.
like to at least bring Maddie. Can you stay up here in this room? And I'm gonna carry this invisible lump to the bottom of the stairs and lay it down. And I need you to shout for me if weird things start happening.
Yes, of course. I will do that.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right. So you pick up Maddie, and you start walking towards the door. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you are on the kind of far side of the room with the bed. So like where your token is on the map right now, that is where you are, and the door is like over here, right?
Okay.
So you start walking that way, and as you get to about here, you're going to hear, oh my goodness, what the hell's is that thing? And then he just cuts off.
Oh boy.
You turn back and you don't see Doma anymore.
Doma, I don't know if you're still here, if you can hear me. If you died again, I am sorry. I'm getting Maddie out of here at least. So I'm going to get Maddie to the bottom of these stairs and then come back.
All right. As you turn to walk out the door, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and then you just fall into this pit of blackness in the
Damn
floor.
it.
Debated.
It was worth a try.
You are
Was.
never getting out of this room.
I know it.
It was a good try, though.
I was thinking this is a good idea, but you know, there's.
But I can't allow it because
I don't know if I want to explain to you what's going on here. I certainly don't right now. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right.
Alrighty.
all right.
Okay.
Keep your secrets then.
Oh, I wish we had that emote in here. All right. So, I have a box text. So you all suddenly wake up feeling a cool autumn breeze on your cheek. You look around and notice you're on the border of a small apple orchard surrounded on all sides by a thick forest. You get up and realize that your armor and equipment are not with you. Looking around, you can see that your companions are all there in a similar state. There are several ponds nearby, as well as a small pumpkin patch and a decent-sized, well-kept farmhouse. In the distance,
Pumpkin.
there's a watermill.
Pumpkins.
A river lapping gently against a still wheel. That's where we are.
So we're all butt naked.
No, you have clothes.
I mean, just the way you described it.
This is a family stream. You have clothes.
I was thinking like
Mozzarella is
typical
in
with the
Neverland.
apples and
Yeah, that's what I asked. Like, Jesse, do we at least have our undergarments? I mean, Bonza probably doesn't
You
have
get
any
you
undergarments,
have
but-
the Twitch branded purple underwear for Baldur's Gate 3 for having
I'm
watched
naked.
Twitch for
That's all I'm saying.
6 hours.
Wanda's naked. You would not
Beautiful.
be wearing that.
Oh jeez.
Maddie's
the
gonna sit down and cry.
Yeah, do we like remember the chain of events that brought us here?
Yes, so now that you've fallen unconscious, all of you have this, as you kind of have your little traumatic moment there, you feel like you're falling through blackness and then just wake up here.
Can I just take an apple off a tree and start eating it?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Can
do
I,
that.
can I smack the apple out of my cousin?
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Where are you, Dexterity?
And Micah, roll a dexterity
Oh, wait.
saving throw.
I accidentally rolled it. Hang on. I didn't. I'm dumb. Dexterity.
I'm gonna let you
ability
roll
check.
first.
Yeah. Did it go?
I don't see anything.
I don't see it.
Let me
refresh.
try again. I'll refresh.
Oh, I saw it on the stream. You got a 12. All right. So.
Oh, it's not showing mine either. Hold on.
And Mike, you got a 24.
Yeah, I had to refresh.
Yeah, it's I had to refresh a couple times today. I don't know why. All right, so Micah, you roll a 24. Mozzarella rolls a 12. So he goes to slap it out of your hand, and you just go whoop, and bite into it, and suddenly your mouth is just full of maggots.
Micah's gonna puke.
Ew.
I'm just gonna go.
And then I'm gonna throw the apple at Mozzarella.
I'm just gonna go, Micah. Like, why are we here? I don't know how or why, but I feel like this has something to do with you because we were all just hanging out, and then you talked to Deke and disappeared, and now we're at the maggot orchard.
Look, okay. I went exploring, okay? I found the stairs. I went up the stairs. I went into the room. There was a lump in the bed that did not respond to me talking to it. So I moved the blanket, and it was Melinda. Melinda's dead, by the way, apparently. She told me so and then tried to strangle me, and now I'm here.
That leads me to believe Melinda might not actually be dead, but
She was very angry.
yeah.
I don't know what she expected from me, but
This may not entirely be your fault, although I don't know how much I can trust my experience, because as I was watching Maddie just disappear, Doma, the very dead Doma, came in the room and was talking to me clear as day, and he was not angry, and he was telling me that all the time his family lived in this castle, that part of the castle that you just strolled into was off limits because it was cursed. So it's like sort of your fault, but not 100% your fault.
you know, I would believe the cursed aspect of that story.
I'm starting to believe it too.
So you saw Doma. Who did everybody else see?
I saw Jacob.
Was he angry?
Yeah. He said everything was my fault and I wasn't a good helper and
Okay, so that's very similar to what Melinda said to me, was that it was my fault that she died, that I abandoned her.
What about you, Mwanza? Who did you see?
So I just want to say, as you guys started talking, Wanda just started looking around the area to try to see if he could see anyone or anything. Jesse, as they were having that discussion at the start.
Nope, there is no one here. You don't even
Not
have
even
to roll.
Doma.
Anything. It's just the forest we see, or whatever it is. The orchard, nothing else.
There is a thick forest along the hills around this orchard. There is a path that seems to lead out of this kind of grove area, but you know, it's like a mixture of grassland and forest. It's not like you're in, you know, the middle of a thick forest and a clearing or anything. It's you actually roll perception check.
I'll use an inspiration on that.
Oof.
You don't even know, like, you think you're on the moon or something right now.
Let's try it. See how my
That's better.
inspiration goes.
All right.
There we go.
This looks generally similar to the area where the Orc City was. Yeah.
That looks similar
or
to that.
cool. The terrain looks similar to the area of Oracool. So
Okay.
you can tell that you're in like the Frostwind tribe territory still.
All right. So I'm gonna look back at you all and just kind of go, "Oh, I saw Grimbeard. We're having a passionate discussion about friendship, and it looks like we're somewhere near or cool."
How? That's good information, but how passionate? Like, was he mad at you?
It was a small argument.
Did he say the words along the lines of "It's your fault that he's dead"?
I mean, it's not really my fault he's dead. He was dead before we even met him.
You're right, and I agree with you. But what did he say before he,
Something about
transported you?
Micah abandoning him, I think, or we abandoned him, but when Micah abandoned him, and I don't know. I was more just having a passionate argument back with him, and then like he went to go hug me around my throat, and I put my hand on his shoulder, and we stared at each other's in the eyes, and then I'm here.
So abandonment seems to be a theme here for 3 out of 4 of us.
Yeah. So the only other bit of information that I have is that before, so I tried to get Maddie's invisible to me body out of the room before I was pulled into this. I didn't see anybody. I was pulled into this probably because I was trying to, find the cheat code. But Doma from behind me did say, "What the hell is that thing?" So I know because Doma told me we're in a dream realm right now. And I'm pretty sure there is some monster in the not dream realm eating our spirit juices. So we need to get out of here.
Okay.
At least this is the information I was given by the very dead Doma. So, could be an unreliable narrator. I don't know.
Well, I think the best thing to do then is to travel, and I point down the path.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we start walking and see if we can find anything.
Yep. I
Alright,
agree
well,
with that.
There is the farmhouse there. Is that where you're going?
Yeah.
That's the closest thing we see as a landmark.
Yeah, so this is a small farm. It's a small orchard. And the farmhouse here is sort of modest, but it's a nice house. It seems like kind of... Maddie, roll me an insight check.
Yeah.
10. So you get the idea that like this is not a standard kind of farm. Like this is a little more upscale. You feel like this is probably, a more wealthy landowner that kind of does this for fun rather than someone who is farming apples to like sell.
Okay. I relay that information as we're walking.
Actually, if you were still sitting on the ground when we started walking, Wanzo would have walked up to you and said, "You need me to carry you?" As I kneel down.
I'm okay. I'll walk. Thank you.
He nods.
So sidebar real quick. I have to address the chat for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I normally kind of like run through this stuff as I'm planning it, as I'm driving into work. Cheese, that song was stuck in my head all morning as I'm like thinking about this whole narration here. And then I stopped planning because I was singing the song half the way to work.
Well,
anyway,
I feel your vibe.
Okay. So you guys start walking towards the house, and I'm actually I made a map of the area, and I don't really know why I did because we don't really need it.
Well, we
but-
wouldn't have it anyways, right?
Yeah, of course. You know what I didn't do was add it to the VTT. So,
Well,
whoops.
cool.
It's got to be in here somewhere. No, it's not. Okay. Well, anyway, that was fun. That was a fun story, guys.
That was fun while it lasted.
All right,
right,
that's the end of session.
so-
Good one, guys. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
So, farmhouse. We're heading towards farmhouse.
You're heading towards the farmhouse, yes. And as you approach, it's a very nice house. It's got a big porch on the front. It's got one off to the side. You can see it's 3 stories. Looks very well kept. Like the wood is kind of stained and painted, and yeah, it just looks like a nice kind of farmhouse. You don't hear anything coming from inside. You don't see anyone around. It looks, for all intents and purposes, like just this empty kind of area.
Can I peek in the windows to see if there's anything or anyone in there?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
So as she's walking up the peak, Wanza literally just goes, "Hello."
Cool, that's an 8.
You look through, the windows seem a little cloudy. Like the glass is not like the best. Wanza, you yelling hello, you don't get a response. It's hard to see inside. The lights are off in there too. So
I'd like to just walk around the perimeter of the house.
okay.
Do we see? Is there anything outside the house too as he walks around about, like tools or anything?
Yeah, you do see an assortment of tools, gardening equipment. There's some carts and wheelbarrows and all that kind of stuff.
Any hammers?
You do find a hammer.
All right, I'm gonna pick that up.
Yep. So you now have a hammer.
All right.
You can use that as like your morning star.
Right.
So anyway, walking around the house, you see that there's a couple windows on the right-hand side of the house. In the back, there's a porch. And you continue, and there's a porch on the other side. You know, just various kind of, there's some long grass back there. It looks like it hasn't been cut in a while, but other various sort of tools and things. There is also a small porch on the side of the house, and then you curve back around to the front.
Okay.
I'm gonna look back and forth. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay.
I knock on the door.
That was my next thought.
You knock on the door, and there is no response from the door.
I try the door handle.
All right. You're gonna go into the house. I'm trying to upload this map real quick, and I feel like you guys are gonna end up in the house before I even get the thing on here.
I kick in the door if the door's
Oh
locked.
God. Hang on.
I was gonna say
Scurrying.
I'm one turn away from just busting in the door. So
I want to shove the map. Okay.
I'll be polite. I'll
there you go.
knock, then I'll try the door handle. Then if that doesn't work, I just kick it in.
And there's the map.
Hey.
So you guys have woken up kind of down in this section here. And
I see nothing. No, I
see?
do. There it goes.
okay. So yeah, you've woken up kind of down here in this area by this little pond, and then you walk up and you walk around the house.
Down here?
Down
Yeah.
here. Yeah, down there.
Okay.
And then, like I said, you can see the little bridge going over to the mill. It's nice. I did a lot of work on this map, so I want to show it off because I don't know if we're going to use it at all. So there you go. So anyway, you turn the door handle, and you open the door. And as you do,
Which building are we at? The first
the one where
or
all
the
of
second
us are moving our cursors over, right here.
Okay.
Okay. So you turn the door handle, and the door just opens. It's not locked, and you feel immediately this sense of unease opening the door. And this house that at first looked warm and welcoming from outside, as you step in, you feel this creak and weight of like years of abandonment. The floor kind of creaks and groans under your feet. It is very dark in this house. Even Micah has a hard time seeing. And what you can see in here suggests that this house has not been touched in decades or more. Immediately on your left, when you enter, is another room. There is another room straight ahead of you, and then a set of stairs lead off to your right. And as you enter, you also notice that outside it becomes very, very dark.
I grab on to Wanza's shirt.
Okay.
Wow, it is so dark.
It's so dark. It's like completely.
It's completely dark.
I am
Black.
blind.
Yeah, you have to navigate the house like this.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
I'll cast Dancing Light.
Okay, I think you're all on here.
There we
So
go.
you go to cast Dancing Light. Roll a charisma check.
Who?
Mazzarello.
Should be a 19, right?
No, 16.
16.
16.
Why is it plus? Oh, it is. The save is plus 8.
All
And it
right,
was
you
small
are
and I'm
you
blind.
successfully cast Dancing Light. So what does Dancing Light do?
I will click it so we can see. It create up 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. You can combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. I will not be doing that. Each light sheds a 10-foot radius.
All right. So where do you want to put it?
Just around us, like 4 different ones around us to kind of light up whatever room we're in. Oh, we're still on the porch. I want to bring them inside, so like, because I can cast them 120 feet away from me. It looks like.
All right. So how's that?
That's good.
Okay.
And I think I can move them. Yeah. So
yeah,
if
you
I
just
want
have to
I
tell
can move
me
'em.
if you want to ping. You can tell me where you want to move them.
Okay. All right. So we're going in.
So like I said, there's a door immediately to your left, and there is a hallway that leads into an area, or there's an opening, sorry, like a doorway that leads forward, and a staircase that goes up.
So, I'm gonna look at Micah and Maddie and just say, "Excuse me," as since they're probably standing in the door, and I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna literally rip the door off the hinges.
Oh, well, I'm just going to step up here. You go ahead.
So I'm gonna literally just rip this door off the hinges and then just throw it outside.
Okay. As you do
Make it
that, you hear what sounds like footsteps coming down from the top of the stairs. And immediately you feel this like weight on you. Like you find it very hard to
personally?
move. And you find it hard to think. Like imagine just the gravity in the room has been like doubled.
So that's on all of us, not just me.
All of you, yeah.
Okay.
But we can move. It's just difficult, right?
Yeah, it's not like difficult terrain or anything. It's just this is
Right.
whatever is coming here is something that is very, very powerful and like very ominous.
Is underneath the stairs like an open area?
Yes.
I want to,
I'll move this light over here.
All right.
No, I don't want you to do that.
Oh,
Oh.
I want you to
It's
leave
gonna
it
be above the
exactly where it is.
Micah, roll a stealth check, please.
Okay.
Actually, you should be fine, Micah, if you're under the stairs, because it's going to be over the stairs. So you're still going to be in shadow under the stairs.
Do you want the light on the stairs or under the stairs?
20.
Well, Micah
Alright.
doesn't want the light at all.
I'm just trying to clarify because that maybe
Well,
that'll change.
Micah,
Micah's mind.
you wanted to put the light going up the stairs, right, Cheese?
Well, were you moving the light to follow me? Is that what you were doing?
I was moving the light to follow Micah.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Never
But
mind. I thought you were
Micah-
trying to put it on the stairs with.
I could put it on the stairs so we could see what's coming. If Micah's under the stairs and got a 20 stealth check.
I am under the stairs with a 20 stealth check.
All right, so I
Alright.
want to put it on the stairs. Not Micah's still hidden. You can't see her. But I want to be able to like see.
I
what
can't
might
see
be
Mike
coming.
at all. I have no idea. All right, what's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna
Well, I
hide
finished-
behind mozzarella.
What's mozzarella
And
doing?
I'm just standing there because mozzarella feels like the only way out is through, so we're gonna have to fight something head on.
Okay, what's Mwanza doing?
Did I finish ripping the door off and throwing it outside?
Yes.
All right. I stand there and I look up the stairs. Actually, no, I'm gonna put my first step. I'm gonna take a step up the stairs while staring up.
All right. Oh boy, here we go. If I could remember where I put it. So down from the top of the stairs, you see this ghostly figure of an older woman. Her eyes are completely sunken in. She has like several teeth missing. She looks battered, like she's been in a fight recently. Her clothes are like shredded, and she's walking with a broken leg, like limping down the stairs. You hear like boof, boof, boof as she comes down, and she grabs onto like each rail of the stairs. As she gets to about here,
I would probably tell her stop as she gets there. By the way, too, at the same whatever you're doing, I'd be telling her to stop.
all right. So she stops there and she looks at you and she says, Where are the children?
So, something I forgot to mention to you guys, and I'm just gonna like talk out loud, and if this thing doesn't like it, it doesn't like it. The very dead Doma told me that people had gone missing in that room, so it stands to reason that they could still be here. I'm just putting that out there.
As she's asking that, and he says, I'm going to be looking up at her and saying, "Who are you?"
She looks down at you and she says, Where are Willie and Ellie?
And I'm gonna say, go ahead, Monza. Sorry.
Oh no, so Mwanza's just gonna eye her and go, I think I saw some kids out by the orchard, and just he's gonna then kind of like back up over here to see what she does.
She
And I'm gonna be pointing out the door towards, like, I think I saw something out there.
She looks just horrendously angry at you, and you feel like even more this weight of her anger and hate, and she is staring daggers at you, and she starts to walk towards you.
I'm gonna ask her, knowing that this is probably not gonna go well for me, and I'm gonna ask her, have you always been here, or did you at one point just wake up in this place?
She looks at you for a second. She looks confused and she says, Where are Willie and Ellie?
I think you might have left them behind.
Oh gosh.
And with that, she is going to take one of her hands, and you see this like hand grow into enormously long claws, and she swipes at you.
As she does that, I also step forward and smack her with the hammer.
All right. So she's going to hit you, Mazzarello, and you are going to take. Hang on.
Damn, can't I even roll initiative?
32
Son
points
of
of
a-
damage, and now we roll
Holy
initiative.
shit.
Do I still get the hitter before that starts? 'Cause as I saw the claws, I would have
You
stepped
can go
forward and snagged
first,
her.
but we're gonna roll initiative.
How could she hit me? She doesn't even know my AC.
I might still be going first. Sheesh.
All right, so she's at the top of the order, but you get an attack first.
Does a nat 20 hit?
It does.
And I will be doing smite with this, so.
All
let's
right,
start
go
with
ahead
that.
and roll a charisma check.
Even though it's not a spell?
Yes.
Alright. Charisma. A 9?
All right, so you try to channel a smite, and it doesn't do anything.
Alright, but I hit her with a nat 20
Yep.
and did 20 points of damage.
All right, as you swing your hammer at her, it just kind of flows through her body and doesn't seem to do much of anything. It's now her turn.
Got it.
Oh, you have a question?
Nope.
Okay.
I thought she had already taken her turn and we were going through the order.
All right.
So I had a question that I was going to ask if that was the case.
Okay. It is her turn. She's going to attack Mwanza. And she's going to hit with a 26. And she hits Mwanza for an amount that I can't
39.
see because the dice is in the way. Okay, 39. She hits Mwanza for 39. It is now your turn.
All right. I am going to attempt to channel Moonbeam right on her head.
All right,
So is that
roll.
another charisma check?
Yep.
A 11.
You are unable to conjure your moonbeam.
All right. So does that actually use my action then for trying that?
It does, because you attempted to conjure it and it didn't work.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Guess I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, and that'll be it.
All right. I would just mention that the door is open. For anyone wondering.
You said when he attacked her, just passed through her?
Yep.
Yeah, and I think I would step back too.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that's it.
All right. Micah, you are up.
Oh gosh. Okay. So we have tried to hit her several times and have not been able to, right?
Correct.
Oh god. And we have none of our inventory like weapons, right?
Nope. You have nothing but the clothes you came here with,
Or a hammer you might have picked up.
or a hammer you may have picked up outside.
And all of our spells we're having to roll charisma first, right?
You have to roll something.
Something first. Okay.
But your character might not be aware of that, because I haven't said anything, and I don't think Mozzarella did when he cast something before.
Correct. So you technically do not know that.
Yeah, okay.
And we wouldn't perceive any, I mean, we wouldn't be like, hey, you have to roll. We'd be like, it seems more difficult to cast my magic here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Micah, God made me roll a charisma check.
Shit. Micah is just gonna. Well, I can only move to about here, but I'm gonna do that, and I guess I will try to cast a spell at her.
I would recommend just using your dash to get out of the house.
You're right. I can use dash.
You
Okay.
can. Roll a
We're just-
charisma
I'm
check.
gonna-
Just kidding.
God. Stop it. I'm just gonna go here.
Okay. All right, Maddie, you're up.
I'm gonna try to cast blindness.
Okay, roll a wisdom check.
Damn it.
It does not do anything.
I'm gonna I'm gonna back this way. Is that door? Where did I go?
You went into another room.
I'm gonna bye. Go in there and
Roll a stealth check.
okay. Stealth.
All right, you panic and you fumble around. You end up over here.
Okay.
You find something
That's
and
fine.
you kind of just crawl under it. All
Works
right.
for me.
And then we're on to Mazzarello.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to move this light, like right here. Or I want to move it kind of in a way where I could maybe see Maddie. Or is because I'm gonna basically.
Well, you don't know
use
where
my-
Maddie is because she's
Okay.
stealthed and hidden.
All
So
right.
she's
well,
hidden
I'm
to
gonna
you as well.
use my movement to go in here, and I'm gonna say, "Psst. Maddie, where are you?"
Nobody by the name of Maddie is here.
I'm gonna say, if you don't want to be here, I maybe can
I
get
want to
us.
be here.
Okay, so I need to know where you are so I can maybe get us out.
I don't know where I am either. I'm under something.
You
Can
can
I,
see you're
like-
under a desk.
I'm under a desk.
So I'm gonna go. Is she like right here?
Yeah. I mean, if she's talking to you, then you would know where she is.
I'm gonna put my arms around her and be like, I need you to say that you're willing for me to teleport you.
All right, let's go. I'm willing. Let's go.
I'm
Roll
going
a
to
check.
attempt. Yeah, to which one? Charisma?
Charisma. Yeah, it's your spellcasting modifier. So charisma for everyone but Maddie.
Can I do that again with my?
You can roll your inspiration.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Boop.
So I'm gonna use, what is it called? I just got it. Thunderstep. To you teleport yourself to an unoccupied space you can see within range. I'm gonna. Oh shit! Is there windows?
There's a
oh
window
no.
there. There's a window there.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the window outside.
So you end up like
Maddie.
somewhere over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then if that thing was within 10 feet of me, it'd take 310 damage, but I don't think it could. But
It was not.
up to 300 feet away, they heard that crack, though. The thunder step, so.
You hear the howling of hundreds of more ghosts. Just kidding.
Oh, you mother.
Like, I need a bathroom break before that happens. Wait.
Yeah,
Alright.
so I grabbed Maddie, and then I just used thunder step to just find a point outside the window and teleport out there.
All right.
Thanks, Moz.
And you see Mwanza, the ghost, starts charging at you on her turn and then dissipates as she hits the door. The threshold of the door.
Interesting.
She's nowhere to be seen.
No, she kind of like runs into the doorway and then like fades away as she hits the door.
I step back in. What happens?
You feel the same like heaviness of the room, but she's not here at the moment.
Interesting.
Lonzo, what are you doing?
I look back, it's like, she's gone? As I just kind of stand there and look.
Wanza, get out of the house. We're just all outside, like, get out.
I just kind of shrug and walk back outside. I think if you just avoid her, you know, maybe don't talk to her.
Okay.
Just pretend
Is the
she's
outside
not
still
there.
all dark and weird?
Yes. And also,
Mazzarello.
now that you are outside and looking around out here, you can see that the trees
see
are
anything.
withered and dark, and the pumpkins are kind of shriveled up. There's like moonlight coming down, which I could illustrate, I suppose, with the light source.
I don't know if
Would-
you intended this, but wherever there hasn't been a light is pitch black on our screens.
Yeah, I can't really like light it up that well.
Is
Yeah.
this a kind of darkness that I would be familiar with at this point?
No.
It is not similar to any other darkness I have experienced recently.
No.
Okay,
Do any of us have dark vision? I don't think I do.
I do.
But Jesse said that
Technically, your dark vision doesn't work, but I can't really take it off.
Ah,
My dark vision always works.
Unless I do this. It doesn't work as well. I
Okay.
modified it, but I'll have to modify it back later, so remind me.
Okay. So, group me.
I'm gonna hand some good berries to Maz.
I'm gonna
That was-
just join the group
Laying
over here.
hands on myself. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's actually working to heal myself when I type.
I'll give you all 10.
To
Are you
me.
gonna give me all 10 or Mazzarello?
You did lay of hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll give all 10 to Mozzarella.
So that gets me up 10, which is not nothing. Gets me to half health at least. Yeah, so I strongly suspect, I don't know this, but based off the information that was given to me by Doma, I strongly suspect what we saw in there is our fate if we don't get out of here.
So this farmhouse is like the only actual building we see, right? Everything else is just like farmland, farm buildings. Like
Yes.
they're not houses.
Although, there is also a mill across the river.
Maybe if Mozzarella splashes us with water, we'll wake up.
I mean,
I-
Increase my hit points to 40 because it won't let me do it.
Oh, I'll do it for you.
I do kind of feel like this house is important.
I mean, if you want to sneak around in there, go ahead. But I'm almost dead.
I don't want to go back in there.
I do.
Those hits that they took would kill me.
I want to check out this room to the left at least. If she has disappeared, I am making an assumption that if she hears something, she will come from upstairs again. And I might have time to get out.
I'm gonna stand at the door and watch.
All right, you go
I'm
in.
gonna go inside and into. Oop, not that. Stop it. Into this room.
All right. Oh, I didn't realize I'm on.
Is Cheese able to set up one of the lights to just follow Micah, or is he gotta manually do it?
He has to manually do it.
Yeah, I think like it's not a problem outside of combat, but in combat it's a bonus action.
Yeah, you could move it as a free action, but you still have to see where it's going, I think.
Yeah, so I would have to also be in there, which
So
But there is a window you can look in, right?
no, I'll just no.
I
let's
can
just stay out
see
here
for the
with
most
Maddie.
part. Yeah, I can see for the most part. I think it's fine.
Yeah, you have dim light for a long ways, apparently.
The 90 feet.
Yeah, I changed it to 20, but it's still doing 90. Anyway,
This chest that's in this room actually exists, right?
it does.
Can I inspect it to make sure it's not trapped or funky in any way?
Yes.
Do I need to roll for it?
You do need to roll an investigation check.
Investigation. 9.
You get a very good feeling that this chest is not trapped in any way.
I'm gonna open it.
All right. Inside of the chest, you find some clothing and some general like children's toys, and some books.
Nothing interesting though, like everything is like for a kid.
Yes. By the way, I feel like we should mention, or I should mention, there are some trigger warnings for this session, including child harm and body horror. So if that is anything that is going to really upset anyone, I recommend, leaving the stream on, but, leaving the room.
Okay, bye.
Muting the stream.
Ouch.
Okay.
Okay,
Anyway.
is there anything else of interest that I can see in this room?
Yes, I'm glad you asked. There's also a piece of paper that you see kind of like dangling outside of one of the books on the bookshelf above the chest.
I would like to take the piece of paper and see what it says, or has drawn on it, or anything of that nature.
All right. So this is what you see.
Willie's journal.
I feel like I want to read this like a video game thing.
We arrived
well,
today at the family orchard.
I was going to read it, but you can read it.
Today at the family orchard. Dad says a winter's here. I said that totally messed up.
Very deep voice for a child.
Oh, that's supposed to be a child.
We arrived today at the family orchard. Dad says a winter's here. Away from the castle will be good for us and for Mother's health. It will build character, he says. Ellie doesn't love the idea either, but I suppose we will make the most of it.
I'm going to read them from now on, but thank you.
Okay, so that's it in this room?
Yes, that is all you find of note. There are several other books in here as well, but kind of looking at the spines of the books, you don't really find anything that's incredibly interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna come back out here. I am gonna pocket that little journal entry, by the way.
All right. As you walk back out, hang on. Nothing happens that you know of.
Cool. Love that.
Love when that happens.
Yeah. I'm just... Stop opening my character sheet. Jeez. Oh my god, twice. I'm gonna come over here.
Oh my god, I forgot I wrote an entire thing for every room. Okay. So you enter this area and you see a living room, or what used to be a living room. In here is what looks like a rotted old couch and a rotted chair, and there's a carpet, and they seem to have been like shoved up against or towards this wall. Like it seems odd. And a lot of the stuff in this area seems kind of damaged more than you would have expected.
Okay, not just like wear and tear, but like somebody has broken it.
Yes. And
Okay.
above the couch and everything, up here on this wall, you see splatters of something like brown. And it gets heavier
Jesse?
as you get down to the floor.
Just the journal is still blocking the thing on Steam
Oh.
or on the.
Right. Sorry.
Twitch.
Sorry. How do
Okay.
I clear journals? Haha. Okay. Sorry.
I am going to. Can I look in this door that's over here?
Yes.
And just step inside. I'm assuming this is a kitchen. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Sorry.
Any chance there's
There we
a
go.
sweet roll on this table?
All right. You walk into this area, and hang on. You see several jars of preservatives and a sweet roll on the countertop.
I'm taking the sweet roll.
Get that inspiration.
Thank you.
All right. There are 3 places set at this dining room table. 2 of them seem to have been used recently. Or I'm sorry. 2 of them seem to have not been used recently, and one of them has the remnants of some old, like, moldy food on it. And it seems like somebody used it and didn't put it away. There's a decaying chandelier that's dangling treacherously over the center of the table, and several empty food crates line the west wall here. Also,
All right.
powder or the other one. Motion, sorry. Powder or motion, if you guys want to take a quick break, now would be a good time.
Okay.
Unless you want to go in the house.
I was like,
No, I don't want to go in the house. Maddie's
you
too
mean
scared.
mozzarella?
What?
I'm
powder?
standing at the door. I'm at the door. Do you mean mozzarella?
No, I meant powder or motion. You could take a break. Your characters are still here. So mozzarella. No, what? Monza. You are still standing outside.
Yeah, I'm standing outside watching inside to make sure the old lady doesn't come down the stairs behind
Yeah.
Darth.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk across to check out this door. I'm just opening these doors. I hope that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So hang on.
Yep.
All right. And do. As you walk in here, you hear like a loud thumping coming from up ahead of you, and you start to feel that weight again. And instantly, all of the doors in the house slam.
Fantastic. I'm assuming if I try to open this door again, it's stuck.
You could try it.
Well, look at that. It's stuck. Oh, no, it's not. So it's not stuck. You're just fucking with me.
It's not stuck.
Okay. With the thumping, I'm gonna back out.
Okay.
There's a thumping. Wait, did the front door close?
All of the
All
doors
of the doors
closed.
closed.
Wait. So did the front door I threw outside magically reattach itself?
The front door was still attached. The one over inside you threw out, I thought.
No. I was by the front door, ripping off the front door, throwing it outside.
Oh, okay. Then the one inside slams off and the front door stays open. My bad.
I am specifying that.
Okay.
Okay.
So all
I'm
the
gonna-
doors are slammed shut.
I am gonna keep moving backwards because I want to check out what I'm assuming is a back door here.
Yep.
God, this is like waiting in the truck in Phasmophobia.
Okay, isn't it?
I'm gonna come over and look at you, Mozzarella. I need to move the lights. I think the doors are slammed inside. Come up to the doorway, move them around for me, please.
I'm here. I'm just taking a second.
Where do you need the? Can you ping where you
we
need
gotta
the
look
light?
at the doors. I just heard a bunch of doors slam shut. We gotta look for
So as you guys are doing this, you see the ghost again appear and start to follow you out the door and dissipate.
Okay. So, is there anything in this backyard area, or is it just
No,
decaying
nothing of
world?
note.
Okay. I'm stepping back inside.
All right.
I'm just gonna move through these rooms, and you just tell me when to stop when you have something to tell me.
All right. Well, hang on.
Just so you know, Mike, you probably hear me yelling out for you right now too, unless it's soundproof, unless I step inside.
There is an issue hearing inside of the room, or inside of the house. Sorry, because the same thing with it, like gravity and everything. It stops at the door. So, yeah, the noise inside is kind of muted. It's harder to hear. Mike, as you enter that other room, you see that there are some empty supply boxes in here, along with some logs that are split for a fire. There's a table with some broken bottles on it, and a door to your left and to your right.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
a
go.
hallway on the far end.
I want to go to this door on my left, but okay.
I just wanted to pause it before we
Yeah.
where we just ran through the whole house. All right. So as you walk into this room, you see a broken toilet and a pump faucet. That's most of the decor in this room, but you also see some broken bottles and assorted things on this table, as well as another piece of paper.
I will read this piece of paper as well.
Father is a mean popey head.
I'm going to read it for you this time.
Okay.
So it says, no word from father since dawn. Dawn being the month and not the morning. Alice says he's just busy attending to mother, but she's lying. Ellie says so too. I don't know how she's so sure, but she says she just knows. Ellie's been acting weird lately, and Alice is beginning frustrated. I guess I understand. Ellie does take after mother. I hope she and father are okay.
Okay, that's page 3, so I missed page 2 somewhere.
Yes. Oh, and what I should have mentioned, the page that we are currently reading, page 3, is dated Frost 2, 141 E3. And the first page was dated Leaves 4, 140 E3. So a year earlier. Now, just using my month system, Frost is February and Leaves is October.
Okay. I'm gonna come back outside here and look down this hallway,
All right.
and I'm gonna walk down the hallway.
All right. So in here, you see a small workshop. The fire inside of this forge over here is still lit, but it's giving off very little light and no warmth. Scattered around here are various blacksmithing tools, as well as, a few horseshoes and other farming equipment in need of repairs.
Are there any weapons in here?
There is what you see, a broken sword on the table and a hammer. But you can roll an investigation check if you want to search the room and see if there's anything else crazy going on in here.
Yes, I would like to do that.
All right. 11. So you look around the room. You kind of look through the boxes and things of different things that need repairing, and you find another piece of paper stuck in one of the boxes. Is anyone else doing anything outside? You're just waiting for Micah.
I mean, I'm just waiting for Micah. I'm in the
Waiting.
truck at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, at
I'm
this
sorry,
point, if
guys.
I haven't heard from Micah. I can't see anything. That's the only issue, and I have nothing to light the way. If I had something to light the way, it'd be different.
You have a torch.
Where
Wait,
did I
well,
get a
actually,
torch
you
from?
don't
I
have
had
a
no
torch.
equipment.
You
Yeah,
don't
that's what
have
I'm
any
saying.
equipment. That's true. I hadn't considered that. You find some
Here's
torches.
the problem.
So weird.
I don't want to.
They fall
Oh, you
from the
found-
sky. I meant to give you a
I don't
torch.
want to leave
Sorry.
Maddie alone.
Okay, so all of you have a torch. I meant to give you a torch. It's kind of reliant on the thing, so we'll concede that being my mistake. Let's say that you did find some torches in the first hallway of this building,
Okay.
and you find another paper.
Another paper. I would read this one as well.
I start go looking for Micah.
This one's dated Frost 27, the end of the month of February. Alice finally snapped at Ellie. She refused to eat, said she had another headache, but Alice wasn't having any of that. Ellie sent her flying across the living room. Alice has been quiet for a while now.
Interesting. I will pocket that one with the rest of them and check this door over here, which looks like it leads outside, so I'm not going.
It does. All right. Okay, don't move between the rooms too much without telling me.
I'm in the
I-
room right now. Looking for Micah while calling out to her. 'Cause
I am
Calling
gonna
out to
start
Micah.
moving back.
All right.
Slowly but surely.
I'm gonna
'cause
turn
I
your
don't wanna-
touch this living room while I'm here. Anything that catches my eye as I walk through it.
Roll investigation.
Nat 20.
Damn. All right. On the floor, you notice a small tooth. And tucked into one of the sheets of the couch, you find another page.
I mean, I find a page, my first page. I'm gonna pick up
Well,
the tooth
as a
and walk
group.
over the note.
All right. You what?
As
I
keep
missed the
looking.
first part.
I
Of that.
pick up the tooth and walk
Right.
over and grab the note.
All right.
I am now going to be back in the same room with him.
All right. Note number 2. Alice says not to worry, but I snuck into the crawl space below the front door when the guards arrived. They said something about patrols not returning near the Icewater garrison. Something's wrong. Ellie says she can sense something bad is coming, whatever that means. This is dated Hearth 15, so that is November 15th, 1:40.
So as I pick up this note and read it and I turn around, I notice Micah. I kind of yelp for a quick second because I wasn't expecting her to be there because I didn't hear her coming.
Sup? What you got there?
A weird note and a tooth.
I'm going to
the
pull out
note
my
and the
other 3 pages of notes and be like, I have found several. Can add them to the pile.
Oh, you've only found one?
Well, that's you saying that. Anyways, I hand it to you. I'm like, all right, I'm glad you're safe. All the doors slammed shut, and these torches popped me on top of the head. So, keep looking for you.
So what I have done is I have made my way around the entire bottom of this house, as far as I know. I have found nothing but these notes.
Interesting.
The only thing left to explore is upstairs, if you want to go upstairs with me.
Let's go. As I'm holding the torch. Like,
Alright. I'm gonna head
what's the
towards
worst that's gonna happen? We're gonna
the stairs.
I'm gonna give them a thumbs up as they walk past the door that's been ripped off the hinge.
Yep, I'm just gonna wave and keep going up the stairs.
All right.
I look at you and said, "We found some notes or something, and this tooth." As I hold it up as I walk by.
Maddie, you still just chilling outside?
Just chilling.
All right.
She's not going in there.
I am gonna tell
And then I
Mozzarella
go
that we
back
are going
down the steps and
upstairs.
go. So you guys might want to light the torches that fell down out of the ground out of nowhere. By the way,
I did that for them.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
We got it.
I'm going upstairs.
And I walk off the top stair before the next level loads.
Did you
Mm,
did you make this map, Jesse?
I did.
Is that the Phasmo house?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure we're playing Faz right now.
We are.
This cabin looks familiar.
Where's my EMF reader?
Yes, you caught me. I painstakingly recreated the Phasma house.
Sorry.
It's very good. I will
No,
tell
it's
you.
really good. It took me this long to realize.
I was hoping somebody would
good.
notice.
I'm playing Faz exactly how I always play Faz. So this is
In the truck.
in the truck.
Okay, I'm gonna go in this room here and look around. It looks like a bathroom. Can I investigate for any other note pages in this room?
You can, but first I have to roll.
No, you
You know,
don't.
I'm gonna roll in here. I don't know why I keep rolling my own dice. Stream should see what I roll. All right. Anyway, you walk into this upstairs hallway, and you see some. Nope, that's the wrong hallway. You see some crates, a bookshelf, a table with like some cups and things on it. On the crate here, as you walk up, you do see another piece of paper, kind of like folded, dog-eared into the box.
All
I'd
right,
pick
I
it
would
up
read
and
it.
Pass it to Micah. You'll probably read this nicer than me.
All right. I will show that to the group. Alice is starting to smell, so we stuffed her under the deck out back. I don't think this was the kind of character building Father was talking about when he moved us here. Maybe when Mr. Bassett comes next, we can ask him for help giving Alice a proper burial. Ellie has been taking it badly too. She's been in her room for days and hasn't even left to eat. She just sits there murmuring to herself. This is dated Thaw 2, by the way, May 2nd, 141, Era 3. And then there's a second entry. Secret Late Night, Part 2. I went downstairs for some water and noticed the back door was open. When I went over to close it, I heard some strange bumping noises under the deck.
All right, so we know where her body is now.
And would you like me to describe the bathroom for you?
Yes, if you could.
The room, I feel like I don't need to because we've all played enough Phasmophobia to know exactly what's in
It's a
every room at
bathroom.
this point. But in this room,
I don't know what you're talking
there's
about. I
a
never went
wash
in any
tub.
of these houses.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. I never went in any of these houses.
Well, that's fair. This room contains a wash tub, a pump sink, and a toilet box, as well as a table containing several bottles. There's also a small stuffed bear lying in the middle of the floor with a stick rammed through its head.
Ooh. Any papers in this room?
You don't see any immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna come back out and go to the next room.
All right.
Right here.
So as she goes to that room, I'm going to go to this room down here.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna step in here.
All right, so we'll
can start
do.
with it.
I'm going to pause so I can do both of these. Wanza, you see several wash basins sitting in this room.
Wash basin.
Wash basins. This is scary, guys. Come on. You
Sorry.
see several wash
Please
basins.
continue.
No, now I lost the room. Several wash basins. Oh my god.
Just say wash.
I
It'll
just-
make it easier.
okay, guys. Good night. I got this. Is,
There are some wash basins.
That's fun.
Continue.
wash basins sitting in this
Wash
room.
basins.
Some water still pooled in the bottom is vile and smelling. A smell riddled with mold. The shelves contain essential household items like non-perishable foods, some soaps, perfumes, clothes, and toiletries. And in oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what do I see anything of interest in here? That's all.
You can roll an investigation check while I describe the room for Micah. Micah, you walk into this room, which is dark, and the air is particularly heavy. An empty cradle, a rocking horse, a chest of clothing, and a dresser adorn this room.
I do have a very important question about this room.
Yes.
This box over here on the wall, is that a stuffed rabbit on top of it?
Sure is.
I would like to take it.
That's for Annabella, if she's watching. And also, it's normally there. Okay, so Patter, you rolled a 22. You walk in this room and you're looking around. You kind of start looking through these piles here, and you find another child's tooth.
Okay, I pick it up.
All right.
And that's all I found?
That's all you found in that room.
All right, I walk back out.
All right, you walk over to grab the bunny, which was half for Annabelle and half for Darth Rabbit. I'll be honest. As you do, the rocking horse begins to rock back and forth.
I am going to look at that rocking horse and I'm going to say, you stop that, and you stop that right now. I am trying to help.
Okay.
Let me help. I just want the bunny. I'm going to figure out what's going on, and then we're going to leave, and everyone's going to be fine.
All right. Anything else you want to do in
I
this room?
saw that roll.
Can I investigate for any journal pages in this room as well?
Yes, go ahead.
Investigation. 21.
You look behind this fancy divider here, and you find another journal page.
Yeah, what does it say?
I saw smoke today off to the north. I knew something was going on. Mr. Bassett came by today to drop off our rations and said it's barbarians attacking from some land off to the north. I had to tell him Alice wasn't feeling well. I didn't have the courage to tell him what really happened. Ellie still won't come out of her room. I walked by a few minutes ago and it sounded like she was talking to someone, but no one's in there. This is dated Thaw 4, by the way.
All right.
141.
Would we recognize if the year was like wildly different from the year that we are?
Oh, yeah. I forget you guys don't know the current year. It's 342.
So we like our characters would recognize that these journal pages are 200 years old.
Yes. And you would also recognize that this is the year the Violin route
Orcs.
was overrun by the Orcish barbarians. And this is... The journal pages are like the month before this was taken over.
Is there anything in
Okay.
his chest?
You can open it.
That's what I'd be doing.
All right. You don't find anything in there other than some like clothes. There's clothes and just kind of like essential items like combs and that kind of thing.
All right.
All right.
Back to Mike. I found another tooth.
Cool. Starting a collection. We're gonna come down this hallway, and that door is locked.
I locked all the doors because I figured it'd be easier for me to just keep track of what rooms you go in, but that one is actually locked.
Let me make it complicated for you. Okay, we'll split up in this hallway and go to opposite rooms.
All right. Hang on, I gotta check something.
Oh,
All
I
right.
don't like that roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. That makes sense. Mwanza.
Yeah.
Hi. All of the doors in the house immediately shut, and Alice appears next to you. Roll initiative.
Well, it's been fun, guys.
Luckily, you're not going last. Just kidding. Micah, you go first.
Oh, but I'm in this room alone.
You are,
And
and
the
the
door
door's
slammed
shut.
behind you.
The door's slammed. You can reopen it. But it takes a
Game's
bonus action to
paused,
open
though.
the door.
I'm literally gonna inspect this room and see if there's anything in here.
All right. So in the middle of combat,
Yeah.
you don't really know that combat is going on. You just know the door is slammed.
Yeah.
This is Willie's room. At least
Okay.
as far as you could tell. It's very pristine. There's a cabinet full of neatly folded clothes neatly folded and hung clothes. There's a desk with quills, ink, and writing implements, as well as the rest of the journal, with all of the pages ripped out except for the blank ones. After a few minutes in the room, the chair in the corner starts to rock. Which I wasn't supposed to read, but I'm used to this, so there you go.
Okay. In that case, then I'm just gonna use the rest of my action to open the door.
All right. I apologize, actually. You do find, kind of wedged over in here, one more page of Willie's journal.
Okay, I can pocket it and read that later.
Yes, that's a good idea. All right, you open the door, and anything else you want to do?
I'm just gonna move to the hallway,
All right.
and I'm assuming I can't open the other door yet, so I'm just gonna stop
You
here.
can use your action to open it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
you
gonna
go.
open it.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, you good?
As you open the door, I go, run!
And Micah goes, I'm out of movement, damn it. And the turn ends.
All right. I can't roll for, like, her, so I'm just going to roll, and then we'll add her bonus. So she attacks... Whoa, no.
It.
Oh boy.
I hadn't considered this.
Uh-huh.
I hope this doesn't crash the VTT again.
Holy shit.
Wanza takes
I yell,
65 points of damage.
I yell, body out back! As I fall down.
Wanza awkwardly falls, so like his butt is kind of through the wall, and then his head is like in his knee, and his foot's in the wash basin.
And just, limbs are just like spazzing a little
Yeah,
bit.
they're like. Oh man,
Okay.
I don't know what I just did, but I hit a button. There you go.
You hit the kill button.
I
is
did.
what you done. Is what you
Control
done.
Alt Shift Kill. All right, Wanza, you are making a death save.
To making a death save.
Making a death save.
Fail.
Yikes.
Oh, do I take one as soon as I fell or just on my turn?
As soon as you fell and on your turn.
Alright.
So.
Fail.
Oh no.
Yikes. Shit. Shit.
There's nothing spookier
Run.
than death. Your own.
And I don't have anything to help you up either,
Nope.
because I have no inventory right now.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, we wouldn't be able to get there in time. Good
I don't even know
berries.
what's happening.
We don't know what's happening.
Okay.
So literally, you open the door, I yell run, it smacks me, I yell body out back, and I'm dead.
Okay. I am going to dash, which lets me move 60 feet. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Double your movement.
Yep. I'm gonna move over here, and that's gonna be my turn, I guess.
There is no way that that's 60 feet.
Well, I went up.
I mean, you
20,
could
I
go like that. That's 20 feet.
Okay.
Not that I don't really want to kill you.
Yeah, it just wants to kill me. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to
Then I'll
kill.
move there.
I have, you beat me too many times in Warhammer, so now I'm getting you
This
back.
is just revenge.
This
Okay, I'm
entire
gonna move to the
campaign
top
was
of the
to get
steps.
revenge for that one time you beat me in Warhammer. Anyway, okay, so you go
My
to
dead
there.
body closes the door.
Wanza, if you die, you can have Mark the Shark.
I already determined if I die what I'm making.
Do you know how sad, like me as a person, not Micah, how sad I'm gonna be if one of our characters dies fully?
To Jesse's Halloween special, Phasmophobia.
Yes.
She dashes and she's next to you. Wanza, death save.
All right.
Oh god, I'm gonna cry.
All right, here we go. Nat 1.
No!
Does that mean Wanza's dead?
Mwanza has died with 3 death save failures.
That's amazing. Not 1 Baz. That's great.
Not in a
Do you
million
supposed to-
years did I think that was gonna happen.
Do you see what you have wrought?
I don't think I've killed a player
Oh.
in like years. Oh,
All right, I'm dashing down the stairs.
Yeah, you do.
dash away, dash away, dash away all.
Monja has died
that's
with 3 death
30.
failures. That's amazing.
Oh my god, you can make it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the house if you want to change the scene.
Uh-huh.
Can I get some it wasn't Wanza's in chat?
Oh, I can't move.
It's okay. I'll move you in a second. I
Thank you.
feel like I owe him at least that.
Yes.
It was a Tuesday.
Oh. Okay. Well, you made it out.
I am going to yell to the both of them. There is a body under the back porch. Mwanza is unconscious upstairs. I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's dead. The ghost was there. I made it so far without her showing up.
Okay. Maddie, we might need mold earth to get a body up out of the dirt.
She's under the back porch according to all of these little journal entries that I found, and I'm going to pull them out and show them to everybody.
You have one more to read too.
Oh, I do. What does that last one say?
I'll tell you as soon as I remember where I put the spooky mansion music.
Okay.
All right. I'm depressed. I'm gonna go to bed now.
You killed
like-
the man.
You did it. It was you.
The
I feel
dice
like we
did
need
it.
I feel like we need a raid message about how you killed a player tonight when we
No!
raid out too.
I mean, well, yeah, actually, that would be funny. The note says, "I had to break down Ellie's door today. I'm sorry, but she wasn't there. I only found a book written in some weird scribbly signs and notes from Ellie. I think Ellie's been sneaking out of her room at night. She must have taken a spare key I hid in the attic. I'll have to go out and find her."
I absolutely do not want to have to go into that attic.
Okay. One, I think we need to find the body that's under the back porch. I don't know what we're gonna do with this body, if we're gonna go supernatural and like burn it.
That's what I was thinking. Piss on it, burn it.
Okay.
I'm
Piss on
just
it and
gonna
burn it.
say, I'm kind of sad about that throw. I wanted it to be a nat 1 and it was a number 2. I feel like insulted because it was a 2 and not a nat 1.
I am just
that's all.
astounded at the fact that you're just like, Mwanza's dead, and the rest of us are over here crying about it.
Me too. I didn't
I
want
wanted
you
to
die.
kill him harder.
You should see the page of backstory stuff I have for Mwanza.
Now it's trash.
You were like, I'm gonna put this real strong monster in here.
Anyway,
When
I
Monza
think
has
we need
no
to
armor to avoid being hit.
Yeah.
we need to get the body from under the back porch, but also we need to get back inside and figure out what's going on with Monza, because while I know he's dead, Micah doesn't.
Yeah.
So
We need to go around the. Oh, I can't move. Is
It's
it
not paused.
Oh,
Yeah, I
we're
can't move either.
technically in combat.
Oh, we are? Well,
It says movement is set to combat turn, and it's not your turn.
there's no encounter. Maybe there's... Oh, there's still an encounter on this scene. Sorry. Okay.
there we go.
All right. Was it the back porch?
Motion, I
Yes.
cannot hear
No,
you.
I can't motion.
Oh,
If you're speaking,
okay.
we do not hear you.
Wow, she got so mad we couldn't hear her that she left.
Hello.
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 Oh, you're choppy.
Weird. I'm choppy.
Not anymore.
Oh, they're clear now.
Okay, my computer is being weird. Sorry.
Jesse, journal page.
All good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So we need to go to the back porch and we need to check on Wanza. Do we want to do back porch first?
I don't. Okay, I'm starting to think that going saper neutral on this body isn't going to get rid of the ghost, and it may be a waste of time.
Uh-oh, did we lose motion?
We might have.
Oh
She
no.
might just be restarting Discord.
Hello.
There she is.
Hello.
Oh, kill all.
Welcome back, Motion.
I'm trying to get my camera going. It's not wanting to work.
I like how I'm the one that always gets split when there's an issue.
I know. Okay, so you guys are...
I have to restart Discord, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll just deal with a split jelly.
Okay.
I think, well, because I feel like we probably need Maddie's mold earth to get the body up. Let's just go check on Wanza.
Okay.
Alright. I will reset the death clock.
Excuse me?
What?
The what?
The Bobby?
The what?
Yeah, there's actually
Okay.
rules for this whole thing, and I'm gonna post them up later somewhere, so everyone can use them if they want.
Did we just automatically make it to floor 2? Is that what it is?
Well, you said you were going to check on Mwanza, so I just put you there.
Well, I just assumed that you were going to make us walk all the way through it and
It's
roll.
next to the door.
You're right.
All right.
You're right. So Monza was over here in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, I
Token
wouldn't know
collide. So I'm gonna check him for vital signs.
Roll a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine right here. It's a 6.
He might be okay. You don't know.
That's kind of how you
I
looked last
can't-
time you got beat up badly.
I can't tell.
He looks so mangled that you can't like reasonably find any way to tell if he's alive or dead.
All right. Is this water in here?
This is a bathroom, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use shape water to encase him in water, but leave his head exposed in case he could maybe be breathing, and float that water to carry him outside because he's too heavy for me by myself.
Fair.
All right.
We carry him outside.
Yeah. I can't move his token, but just imagine it's going with me.
I'm just gonna delete it, and you guys walk him out. All right. You go outside. And now Motion is back.
Motion, throw good berries
Hi.
down his throat.
We just try to like shake him awake. Like,
Wake
No.
up.
get up. This is not the time for a nap.
I shove good berries down his throat.
All right. They just get stuck there.
Cheese, I'm not sure
It
if it's
doesn't do
me or if
anything.
you're muted.
I was definitely muted.
I was like, there goes my Discord again.
No, you don't have to. It's just we didn't do a good job seeing if he was alive or dead. So
I tried, and I can't tell because he's very mangled.
I'm gonna put a good berry down his throat.
It does not do anything. It just kind of gets caught in his throat, and you try to make him chew it, and he just feels cold and lifeless, and he's bloody and mangled. I mean, you did have to pull him out of a wall and a sink and pull his foot out of his face and stop his arms from
See,
shaking
Jesse,
around everywhere.
you know why I failed all the death rolls? Because you described how my body was, and the system just went, yup.
yep.
That's it. Yeah.
Dead. Is there a stack of tarot cards in the house? Maybe we can get a resurrection.
I didn't even think about that. Cursed item.
I guess there's an attic to go to still.
Can
I
we get a
did-
high priestess, please?
I did actually try to put the journals like near where the cursed items are too.
Night.
Anyway, all right. The annoying thing was, I'll talk about this at the end. We go back upstairs.
Okay.
We do.
We
We
gotta
do?
go in the attic.
I heard I want to go to the attic now, so I moved everyone back upstairs.
I mean, I said there
Well,
isn't.
now I'm scared that I'm gonna die, and I don't want to lose Maddie tonight.
Well, I thought you all were going to go to the back stairs first.
I would say I do think trying to saber neutral this might be worth a shot.
Okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm all for it.
We're gonna try to burn her body.
Okay. So you head to the back of the building, and there is a deck there, as the journal has suggested, and as you also, ran out to before. What do you do?
I'm gonna look under it. Do I see a body under there?
You do. You see a skeleton kind of haphazardly shoved in amongst the grass and the different pieces of wood that pillars that are holding up the deck. It's not very easy to just crawl in there, so you could tell that it was just kind of hastily shoved in there.
Is
Can
it
I
reachable? Like, can I reach it?
You can. Yes.
Can I pull it out?
Yes. It takes you a few minutes, but you can pull the body parts out through the openings.
What?
All right, I'm gonna toss them all in this empty space over here.
Well, great. Now that we've got all the body parts, let's just throw them in a pile. Bonfire.
No chance anybody has a fire spell or anything, huh?
you're holding a
Mozzarella
torch.
is literally holding a torch.
Yeah, I have a
Oh, yeah.
torch. So if we can maybe break off some of this here wood as some kindling or something, and
This grass looks pretty dead. We could probably just light it on fire.
yeah, let's just do that.
All right. Roll a survival check. You can roll with advantage because you're all doing it. So whoever wants to roll can roll with
Mine is
advantage.
+2.
What is mine's
Plus
+3? Oh, you roll
You roll.
With advantage?
with advantage.
Yep. All right, we've got a total of 25. Okay, yeah. So you build up a little bit of a campfire and you just toss the bones on it in a haphazard way, I'm assuming, from what you said. Regardless, you feel the presence in the house start to subside, and the weight that you feel on you kind of pulls away.
Okay. I knew
feel
Dean Winchester
better.
would teach me something.
Whammy!
Whammy!
All right. I think we should go a bit. I assume we've all read these journal pages because Micah showed them. There's a key in the attic that gets into some sort of locked door. I think we need to go in there.
Yes, I think now that we feel that this presence has gone, we should go check out the attic if y'all are cool with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm cool. If some sort of godlike creature wanted to teleport us there.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Where did Micah come from? All right. Anyway,
I've been
you
here.
walk into the house and you do feel that like all of the weight that was on you has kind of fallen away, and the house feels empty. And
Okay.
You go over here,
This
and I mean,
door,
you know,
this door was the locked one.
that
by
is
the
still
way.
locked.
Yes.
Where is the attic access?
Right here.
I
Well,
know
you gotta
this
play
house.
some more
I know
Phasmophobia,
this house.
Mozzarella.
You know what? I fulfill a vital role in the truck.
You watch the cameras.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watch the camera.
No
MVP.
shame on the truck.
None.
I look at the graph. I got really good at being able to tell. I forgot there was something you could tell by like the numbers on the graph. I don't even
You can
remember.
tell
EMF
if
Tell
it's
the hunting.
EMF 5. You can tell if it's twins. You.
I got really good at all of that. Scheisse.
All right. So
Okay.
the attic is full of old furniture, chests, and old and outgrown clothing, and then used crates of supplies.
There's a chest over here. Can I open it?
You sure can.
What's in it?
Old and outgrown clothing and some supplies.
What kind of supplies?
Like food and just provisions. Based on the notes, you could tell that, you know, they were living here on their father's orders, and they were just kind of sent like food and things like that, so they didn't have to farm for it themselves.
Okay. Can I search for the key that's supposedly up here?
Yes, you can roll an investigation check with advantage because you're all searching.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Who has
my-
better investigation?
My investigation is -1, so
Not you.
me.
Mine is +1.
Oh, mine's +5.
All right.
Wow. Terrible.
Wow. You spent some time searching, and you don't really have much luck looking for the key. But after about an hour, you kind of sit down on the couch, and you feel something like poking you in the back.
That couch is
I'm-
getting fresh.
I am going to pull whatever it is poking me out of the couch.
It's the key.
Guys, I found it.
But you also,
job.
also in your search, you find another child's tooth on the floor.
Cool. I'm gonna kick that
Wait.
back under the couch.
Okay.
Wait, did we not? Wait, did we didn't put all the bones? The teeth are bones.
They're
Child's tooth.
children's teeth.
The bones are their money.
Remember we talked about
Bones are
things that we
their
don't like? I don't like teeth. That's the scariest thing in this right now to me.
I'm gonna ignore the tooth, and I'm gonna tell them I found the key. Do we want to go downstairs and unlock the door?
Yeah.
Want is a strong word. Should, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna head downstairs and unlock this door. And go in.
I'll do your sound effects for you. This appears to be Ellie's room, and it's in shambles. The mattress and sheets are strewn about the room. There are several dozen charcoal drawings of a bald, gaunt man in a cloak with a strangely scraggly beard adorning the walls, and strange symbols on a journal, which reads, "Why won't the headache go away?" written over and over and over on every page.
Oh,
seems
Need
not
some
good.
water.
You also find one normal journal page that I will show to you now. It says, "Brother can't know. He won't understand. There's so much pain. My headaches are worse now. Alice was mean, but now she's quiet. But the voices still won't go away. Mommy said it would get better here, that Alice and brother would keep me safe. Mommy lied. But my new friend knows how to fix it. Then Dazzy and I can go back to the castle and fix Mommy too. Daddy will be so proud. Dazzy said to sneak into the basement of the mill 9 nights when the moon is full. He hates when I call him Dazzy." And you see several drawings underneath which depict Ellie with a strange creature, gaunt in appearance, cloaked with some sort of large beard.
All right, so I think we need to go to the mill. to find Dazzy, and I hope you all know that I am going to call him Dazzy to his face if we see him.
Absolutely.
That's his name.
Do you
That's-
want to search this room?
Yes, I do want to search this room, though.
Okay.
Are we all searching so I can roll investigation again?
Yeah, I'll help you.
All right. Go ahead.
With advantage?
Oh yeah. All right. So
That
this
was better.
one, honestly, I don't even know why I made it roll. But anyway, so in the corner of the room, like kind of tucked back around behind there, you follow a couple of more teeth, and you find this pile of bloody clothes and patches of hair and more teeth all over the floor.
Oh, God. Was this child, like, disintegrating while she was alive? Like, her teeth and her hair are falling out?
Anyway, what do you want to do?
Going to
I'm
the
going to
mill.
take that as a yes. And I think
Jesse.
we head for the mill.
Journal page.
Oh, thank you. All right, we go to the
Teleport us, all powerful being.
the lights aren't on, for the record. And a shout out again to James RPG Art for the amazing art that just kind of worked perfectly into what I needed. Yay!
Beautiful.
Okay, so you walk across this bridge and up to the mill, and you find that the key fits in this door as well.
Gonna unlock it and go inside.
All right. Boo, boo, boo. So you walk into the mill, and it's kind of small on the inside. There's some side rooms, mostly just bags of old, sour, rotted grain. And you see that the reason the water wheel has kind of stopped spinning is there is a small skeleton blocking it along its path. And you also find
Y'all want to burn that skeleton too?
I feel like the kids haven't been a problem. It was the old lady.
Okay.
dated Thaw 8, the same date as Willie's last journal entry where he was going to look for Ellie. I'm sorry, Willie. Dazzy said you wouldn't get hurt, but I couldn't stop him. He's a bad man. Water stains blur out sections of this page, making it impossible to read. I don't think the gross water stain Dazzy gave me helped at all. It, water stain, made the headaches, water stain, worse. Now my teeth hurt too. One even blank out today. I'm going to blank and go back to the castle to find mommy. End of journal.
I would like to think that those blanks are like blurred out curse words just because it's funny.
That's water stains. But you can think it's curse words too.
It made the headaches fucking worse.
It's a very angry little girl.
Yes. So there is a basement here, right? That's where she was going.
Yes. So you search
do we
around
want to
here.
go in the basement?
I don't know why Cheese has a face that's scaring me.
What's going on, Cheese?
Let's all go die. Let's do it.
You find a trapdoor that leads to the basement.
I'm ready
And-
to be Mark.
What?
Said I'm ready to be Mark.
Micah can't die. I will absolutely run.
You open the door and you find a very strange setup. There's like a table, but kind of like a coroner's table. There's all sorts of medical implements around the room, but you don't find anything else in here. There's no one here. There's no sign of a body or anything.
Okay.
What?
I am having a really hard time figuring out how we're supposed to get out of here.
I was pretty sure this was gonna be. Do we have to try and go to the castle?
The answer is in the mill. I'll tell you that.
The answer is in the mill, and we're in the basement. And
Can I investigate this basement more?
You can
Is it going to be helpful?
roll a. You know, everyone just roll an insight check.
Okay.
all right.
25.
Other than Mazzarello.
I almost dead. I'm like, oh wait, I'm dead.
8.
Micah, with your 25, you get a strong feeling that putting the family to rest is kind of the way to end this curse that you're in.
Gotta burn the
Okay.
teeth?
I was going to say, putting to rest, is that burying them or is that burning them?
Either is fine. I mean, you know that burning the body of the Alice
That
kind
was
of
helpful.
sent
Okay.
her away. So
So there was a small skeleton that was blocking the wheel of the mill. Is that what we saw?
on the inside, yep.
Okay, I would like to take that body outside.
Okay.
You guys want to bury it or you want to try to burn it?
I mean,
Say burn.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll take a torch and burn this one too.
All right. So you set that up, you do that. And as you do, you kind of start to feel less connected to this plane. And you come back into yourselves at the room where you were, which I don't really have a good thing for. So this is the closest I have, but it's not thundering and it's not all spiderwebby. But
Okay.
I just didn't have a better, like, hotel room.
Sure.
Anyway, so you come back into your bodies in the room where you all had your encounters with the different people, and you see, like, you all start to wake up. You have all of your stuff with you. You're back essentially whole. Mwanza
Okay.
lies on the floor, unmoving. And you also see several other orcs in this room with you that weren't there before. And you see like a half decayed knoll, very large, in the corner of the room as well.
Jesus.
Alrighty. So that was fun.
We need to check on Mwanza. That wasn't fun, Micah. What the hell?
Beefy knows how to do this.
Micah, was that what you were talking about with Deke?
Not even a little. This was wildly different.
I feel like it all started when you went away with him.
So here's the thing, okay? I talked to Deke, okay? And then Deke left. Deke left, and I looked down the hallway, and there was a strange man who looked at me and then walked down the hallway, and I was like, man, it might be a real good idea to follow him, and I did, and then shit went south. This may have been my fault.
A little bit.
Just a little
tiny
tiny bit my fault.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over and start tapping Mwanza to see if he's dead.
All right. You go over to Mwanza. You roll an investigation check.
Would anybody else like to investigate?
Or a medicine check, sorry.
Okay.
If anyone is helping, you can roll with advantage. Although, I don't know if you could have really rolled much better. So, you look at Mwanza, and you see that he is dead. You kind of check him. He looks pristine, like he did when you walked into the room. Well, he wasn't really pristine when you walked in the room, but you get what I mean. However, he now seems to have a strange hole in the front of his head.
Like his brains had been sucked out?
Yes. Exactly like that.
Guys, I think Mwanza's dead. I don't think anybody here, like, can bring him back.
I think you're right.
I'm gonna take Mwanza's big dumb sword for safekeeping for now.
All right, you're just taking it in the sheath, or are you like pulling it out?
I mean, I'll pull it out in the hope that maybe Dawn will be like, "No, my greatest soldier."
Was your glow bunny on you, Monza?
I don't think I took him back from
You guys left them all with
Okay.
the villagers before the battle, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not.
You no, actually, you.
I
did
couldn't
not. That's
remember
true.
who. I couldn't remember who had theirs. So, I'm gonna place. She's Maddie, so she has a flower. I'm gonna place a flower on Mwanza.
All right. This is hang on. We gotta put on some sad music for Mwanza. All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
I'm gonna cry. Hold on.
Yes, give me 1 second.
All right.
I'm just gonna. I don't really have words.
You guys want to just mourn Mwanza?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm gonna maybe like do that thing where you close their eyes.
I need both Mazzarello and Maddie to roll a perception check, please.
Oh boy.
I can't see.
Sorry. You can
I'm literally crying.
disadvantage for tears.
Can't see. 10.
I got
Okay.
15.
All right, so you guys are kind of looking over this room, and you pull out the sword, Mazzarello, and you feel this intense warmth come over you, and you see Mwanza standing in front of you. Mwanza, you can speak.
Oh, what am I, like a spear or something?
Yeah.
Why the sad faces?
Can only I see him?
No, you can all see him.
I'm probably like, what, a ghostly visage or something?
Yes. You are a golden spirit just kind of standing there in the room.
Why are you rolling a stealth check?
Don't worry about it.
Mozzarella, you hear like a voop from behind you.
Oh my. Mwanza, well, the sad face is because I would like to direct your attention to the hole in your body's head. Inside that hole is where your brain used to be. We're sad because you're gone. For us.
Such is life.
Yeah.
And he kind of just shrugs and kind of goes, "Don't worry about me. I'm sure Dawn has plans for my soul." As I nod. But you guys, I don't know, you gotta have plans for those orcs that are like passed out over there or something.
I don't think they're passed out, bud. I think they're about in the same situation you're in.
Yeah, well, maybe you should double check. You never know.
Yeah. You okay?
He just smiles, giving you a thumb up. Of course I am.
What do you want us to do with your stuff?
Find a respectful place to, I mean, the Sword of Dawn obviously should just go to anyone, but try to find another champion for it to go to. As for the rest of it, do what you will. Obviously, I don't need it.
Okay. Well, we're sorry. Sorry I didn't go in the house. I thought it would be more dangerous outside, and I didn't want to leave Maddie.
Ow, please. I knew the danger I was putting myself in when I went in. I knew the danger I put myself in every time I did anything. Oh, do me one favor.
Sure.
Never get a chance. Make sure you look for Grimbeard. I know he's not dead or lost.
I agree with you. Hey, maybe you'll find him first.
I doubt that, because I don't think I'm going to be wandering the world. At least I hope. That'd be weird. Dawn leaves me wandering the world.
Maybe
Start looking around. Dawn, you ain't going to leave me to wander down here.
We'll find him.
And then he kind of walks over to try to give both of you a hug. As ghostly as he can. And then looks around for Micah. I would give Micah one, but...
As he says that, you hear like a from behind you, and you smell this nasty burning smell.
And I'm just like, I swear to God, if Deke is behind me right now, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
Deke's not here. It's okay. We're fine.
I swear that if I turn around, am I gonna see Deke?
No. I mean, I'll leave that to Jesse.
Alright, so when Micah appears, I then walk over to give Micah a ghostly hug. And I say, I leave you guys all to bring hope to the ones out there.
I am going to one-armedly, awkwardly hug you back. Jesse.
Are you giving me a one-arm hug because you're missing arm or because you're actually holding something?
It's just a really awkward one-armed hug, and I'm gonna pat your back, and then I'm gonna step away.
I feel like if you're missing an arm, Wanzo probably would be commenting on it as he, whatever happened.
You're dead, shut up.
I mean, I think that's about it for me to say anything.
Yeah, we'll miss you, Mwanza.
Live a good life. Especially, I'm sure you'll see me again.
I
kind
hope
of
so.
look at Micah. I mean, like, okay, maybe most of you will see me again.
Tell the Lord of Souls I said, hey, what's up?
What?
I don't think I'll be going to him.
He's got to deal with all souls, right? He's the Lord of Souls, not just Lord of bad souls.
We'll see.
All right.
If you see him, I said, "Sup, what's
I don't think
up?"
they're going to want me down there because I'll probably be beating on Deke every chance I get.
Oh my God,
And I feel like that's where I would
honestly-
disappear as I say that.
All right. So with that, Mwanza begins to fade away.
I'm gonna put the Sword of Dawn back in its sheath, and I kind of want to give this sword to Maddie.
I think the sword's bigger than Maddie.
It is like a great sword for Maddie. You'd be like William Wallace holding that thing. Right?
Well, I mean, I don't think any of us can really wield it properly, so I guess we'll just hold on to it for now.
We'll
I'll
hold
just-
on to it to remember
Yeah,
Mwanza by.
Somebody just like straps it to their back.
yeah, I'll strap it to mine.
Never
You
uses it.
gotta bring the body back and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, we gotta bring
I'm
the.
sure if all three of you work together, you guys could at least get to the staircase, then push it down and let it tumble down the staircase.
I am 100% just gonna use shape water to carry you again, and this time I don't have to worry about the water getting into your lungs. So, but I think that I'm gonna say that when I think that Mwanza had a decent point of just double checking that everything in here is dead.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
All right. So you go roll an investigation check or a medicine check. More appropriate.
Sure.
You can roll with advantage because you're all looking.
Oh, my medicine is +2. I don't know what your guys' is.
Just roll
Mine
again.
is
Just see what it
plus
is.
3, but you just roll again.
All right.
Mine's +4.
That's better.
You could see that everyone in this room has the same kind of thing with like a whole board right in the center of the front of their head.
Okay.
Also,
Do I have a hole in my head?
no.
Not you. Mozzarella, do I have a hole in my head?
No. No hole in the head. You and Micah are whole. You have all the normal holes in your head you should have.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yes.
My head is fine.
Micah, you sound surprisingly fine. You also happen to notice that one of them, the knoll that I mentioned, looks exactly like the frostbite that you fought.
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Another one. Oh, actually, you know what? Roll me an investigation check.
Yeah,
Mozzarella.
Micah, why don't you go ahead and roll that?
Oh, okay.
Micah.
Sure. I can roll investigation.
Roll it.
Whoever.
What's
What's your investigation?
Negative
I think yours
1.
is the highest.
Yeah,
Okay, not
Okay.
probably not mozzarella.
You want me to just roll it normal or with
You
advantage?
can
or
roll
for
with
all
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
22.
One of these orcs looks a lot like Doma's father. I should say they look like Doma, and you can, with your roll, determine that this is likely Doma's father. In an advanced state of decay, of course.
Okay. Well,
What did Doma say about his father? I can't remember.
He said his father was murdered by frostbite. He said his father was murdered by frostbite. Frostbite came in, challenged him, and before his father could turn to grab his sword, he stabbed him through the back. But this does not have any indication of any kind of stab wounds at all.
this looks more like he came into this room and was trapped. Okay. Interesting. Well, Doma's dead, so
But
Doma's not in this room.
Doma did appear to me.
true.
But was that Doma or was it the monster? I don't think we found the monster because the monster... the monster couldn't have been the frostbite that we killed, because then it could not have trapped us in here and killed Mwanza.
I am currently under the impression that the figure that I saw that led me to this room may have been Dazzy.
Yeah. And I think Dazzy is probably here somewhere still.
I think at this point we should get Mwanza's body out of here.
Yeah.
And
I
maybe
agree.
just get the heck out of this room.
I agree with that. So I'm create or destroy water to create a bunch of water. And then I'm going to use that water to... I think this time, instead of encasing his body in it, what I'll do is I'll make a flat plane and freeze it, because I can also do that with shape water. And then just like
a gurney.
get his body on it, have his hands crossed over his chest, and just walk him like a gurney into the main room.
All right. So it takes a little bit of finesse because he's on ice.
You big boy.
But
I cup it so that he won't
Okay.
slide around.
okay, but never mind. You are able to create a gurney, and you carry him down into the throne room. All of the people there are still talking. And it's as if you have only been gone for a few minutes. Ruglud is still giving out orders along with Arik. Several of the orcs are coming in and out. They're clearing out they're clearing away the rubble a little bit. They're kind of cleaning up this battlefield and, making it a little bit nicer for you, the new leader.
I bring Mwanza in here, and I address Ruglud and
Sorry, I just saw
Ulrich.
the chat message. So the rest of the other party, I should say, Ruglud and Arik see you coming, and they say, "Oh my God, what happened?"
So much.
so
So
much.
much.
How could this have all happened in a few minutes?
I don't know how to explain it.
And Arik runs up to the slab and kind of falls to his knees, and you see a single tear fall out of the side of his face, and he says, How did this happen? What happened to him?
I tell him I don't know that we actually destroyed the monster, but there is something in this castle that is feeding on people. And it takes you into a dreamlike state, and if you can't escape, this is what happens. We managed to get out, but Mwanza didn't. And I tell him, gather up Mwanza and Doma's bodies and build a pyre, and tonight we will send them off and we will feast in their honor.
All right.
You like bagels?
He
wake
really
up.
did.
I wake my foot up like, you're working overtime today, buddy.
All right. And that is where we'll leave the session for today. Whew. That was a lot.
You made me cry.
I'm sorry.
I really thought about lightening it up by putting 2 bagels on Mwanza's eyes as the coins for the...
Oh no.
Just because, I can't let you have this grimdark.
It's Asiago bagels for the Lord of Souls.
See, this is actually Cheese's fault. Because
How is this Cheese's fault?
Micah's fault.
when I said in the thing that it was going to be different today, and you said, we'll see, I added an extra 66 damage to the ghost just to show you. I'm just kidding. I'm
So
just
it's
kidding.
your fault.
That did not really
So
happen.
it's Jesse's fault.
It's one day away from retiring. Oh, man. Thank you, Anonymous, for the sub, by the way.
He was almost
Thank
TV.
you.
wait before he died.
Oh man, that was. Patter, I'm sorry. I feel so bad. I never kill PCs. I don't. And I always say like, oh man, I want my game to be harder, and like, it's gonna be rough. You have to face death. You know, it could happen, and I don't want it to happen, so I try to not make it happen. And then sometimes it just accidentally happens. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it probably would have been fine if I didn't lose all my items, but you know.
Well, that's not my fault. That's the rules of illusion.
I'm pretty sure that's your fault.
No, that's just, it's in the player's handbook, page 560.
No, we're just gonna blame you.
Nope. Check 560.
So
Player's
Still
handbook.
blaming you. You can give us all the receipts. We're still blaming you.
Oh man. All right. Well, on that very heavy note, thank you everybody for coming out here tonight for our Halloween special. Ow. My thing's stuck on my head. That was like I said, it's a very heavy session.
So
And-
special, he killed off a player just to make it that much more special.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's motion. I don't know what that means, but this is a family friendly stream. We're not gonna go to a cock stream.
I used your abbreviations.
All right.
Call of Cthulhu.
Just tagging his twin brother, Wansa. Can you make a new person now, or what happens? Add a girl. That is yes. So Mwanz is gonna make a new person, maybe, probably. We'll figure that out between sessions, and next week you'll know the answer, as will we all, because I don't think we got to figure it out. So yes, so Mwanza is dead. There is, I mean, we'll talk about it, and then we'll find out next week. I think we're all gonna find out together, because it's doesn't really happen very often in this game.
Yep.
There are people that have like meat grinder games where people just, they're like, okay, show up with like 3 character sheets. I don't particularly like to run games like that, but I also, you know, I don't want to like, real talk, I don't want to like not have death an option, because then it just feels like there's no consequences. So
Part of the game.
Yep.
yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, it begins again. All right, we are going to raid out tonight to Pluto Cleric, who's playing Call of Cthulhu, which is very on brand. I want to do that with you guys at some point too, if you guys want to do it. I don't know.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
No.
That's because he really wants to kill a character.
Oh god, I love Call of Cthulhu.
That game's made to have characters die.
Sorry you died. See you next
boy.
week.
Got a taste
Okay.
of blood
Yeah,
once more.
I love that game. It is. I think it's honestly. I think it has better rules than D&D. D&D is just kind of more popular. But anyway, and it's easier to run.
I've
Anyway, we're
never
gonna go say
even
hi.
seen it be played, so this will be new for me.
Oh well, it's
Me too.
It's more. Well, you'll see when we get there. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. We will see you next week for more Inns and Oddities action when we meet a significant new character, apparently.
Hashtag Mwanza didn't do it.
No spoilers. And we're gonna learn some fun new stuff about Micah. Okay, let's raid out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Raid has been
Bye.
created, but I don't see.
Join the Discord so we can chat more.
Are we doing a raid? Because I don't see an option to raid.
It says we're rating.
All right.
Pluto Cleric.
I'm gonna refresh the page real quick, but if I don't make it back before I refresh the page, everybody have a great week. Thank you so much. Now I see the raid thingy. Okay, copy the raid messages, throw something in there when we get in there, and make sure to tell them that the murder party's coming, because we killed players. We killed the player today. All right. Have a good week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.